I got my voter's registration card weeks ago.
Yeah.
Got it right here. I got it right here.
You weren't already registered?
Oh no, I'm registered, but they give you like a new card every so often,
Oh,
you know?
okay.
So I'm like, all right, I got it in the mail. So I just go ahead and make sure that I have it right next to me because I'm going to do the early voting. But I can't wear my shirt. You know, we make these shirts that say, shut up, Gina.
Yeah,
Keep
I
San
heard
Antonio
about them.
Puro.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've been selling pretty good too.
Yeah, someone wanted to give me one for to wear to work, and I was like, I can't wear that to work. But I get fired.
You can't wear that to work, bro.
I know.
You're like, no, I'm good, dude. I just started working here. I just got here.
Yep. Don't need to step on any toes already.
Yeah, you tell us about your new job too. That's kind of interesting, you know. So
That's
when we get on the show, you can tell us, hey, how's it been for you? You know,
Yep. What
and
up,
all
Frank?
that kind.
Tex-Mex Frank.
And we'll also talk a little bit about some sports, NFL talk, SAFC, and what they did or didn't do. And we have some information here about Victor Wembanyama, some stats there. We'll be joined by Jeff Garcia later on today, hopefully.
All right.
So we got some things to talk about. But man, Project Marvel, here we go.
What up, everyone?
Will they let us wear those shirts in the arena, LG?
I think you can wear them. Yeah.
Yeah, right. It's not. It doesn't say profanity or nothing.
No, I think it's fine.
Doesn't have nobody throwing the finger. We're keeping it classy, LG.
I don't see any problem with it. It's not obscene.
Where the dreams don't fade from the river walk nights to the Alamo shade. We rise together through the highs and the lows. Area 210. Oh, it's the life that we chose.
Project Marvel is the life that we chose. Hopefully, you all can vote and get that moving forward, because right now the latest polls don't look good for the new Spurs arena, being built downtown, LG. So LG is joining
We're
us.
gonna show out. The polls don't matter.
Yeah,
You know, it's bad polling. Worst polling ever.
it's been weird, dude. This whole Project Marvel debacle's been weird because you have the mayor of the city, right, Gina Ortiz Jones. She's against Project Marvel. She doesn't want the San Antonio Spurs arena deal getting done. The prior successor was all for Project Marvel moving San Antonio into the modern era. There's been a lot of debate back and forth, and how's this going to go ahead and affect, let's say, small businesses downtown, the construction, all that. How is that going to affect them? The impact that it's going to have on them. There's just a lot of moving pieces to this thing, but the biggest moving piece here is the way that Gina Ortiz Jones is moving. You know, she just came in as a new mayor and whatnot. Her approval rating, by the way, has taken a slide, man. She think the latest poll that I saw from KSAT had her like at a 25% approval rating.
Damn.
Very low.
Doesn't bode well. So I know we haven't really talked politics and all that when it comes to the show, LG. And this is something you like doing.
Politics. So
Yeah, we don't really do politics, but this is different. This is affecting us. This doesn't affect you. Affect everybody here in the city. Thoughts on Project Marvel, man? I mean, what do you think? Do you think it's good or bad for the city? Are you for or against the arena downtown?
I understand her concerns. There's definitely concerns about the small businesses and where the money's going to go and this and that. But she is kind of going extreme at it. But I mean, that's her job, isn't it? I can't really blame her. I just say go out and vote. I mean, I'm going to vote yes because I have more of a bias to it. I have a kind of a little bit of a financial stake in the situation. Very small,
y'all don't be giving LG
tiny financial stake.
Don't be giving LG the shut up Gina shirts. He just got his job. You don't want to get fired, man.
But no, I want this thing to happen. I would love there to be an entertainment and sports district in San Antonio like there is in, like Denver or somewhere like that. It's pretty cool when you have something like that.
It is, man. I mean, we both have been to bigger cities in San Antonio. You've been all over the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
when you go to a city that has a big sports and entertainment district, you got something to do. Either before a game or let's say a concert event or any type of event going down there.
Oh yeah,
You have something to do before and you have something to do afterwards.
it's
It
nice.
keeps you around the
It'll be
area.
a big improvement, and it will help the city grow exponentially. I mean,
Yeah.
it's going to take it's going to take a little bit of time to make that happen, and some businesses are going to suffer from the construction. That's just a given.
Yeah.
And
Oh, they're
I
asking
understand.
about,
What's
but
that?
Miguelito, Mike Jimenez. Mike is off today. He's got things to
Oh,
do
yeah. What
with
happened?
work. Yeah. Oh, he's off today. He's got some stuff that going on at work
Oh,
today.
okay. All right.
So we got LG. We got an upgrade.
Yeah, I'm here. I showed up to work today.
Yeah. Speaking of work, LG, how's it been going out there? Tell us about your new job. That you just got.
I'm an audio visual technician for the San Antonio Spurs and all their affiliates like SAFC and whatnot. And I basically set up cameras and microphones and operate them. And I've had 2 days of training, and I only worked one game. I worked the game against the Jazz, the last home game. And I got to operate the camera that wanders around the Frost Bank Center and puts people up on the Jumbotron and the Kiss Cam. So if you saw me there and you sent me a picture of myself working, try to get better pictures of me. Because every picture I'm like struggling with the camera, my face is all messed up, and say hello too. That'd be nice instead of just like taking stalker pictures of me and putting them on the internet.
They're zooming
Appreciate
in
you
on
guys
you.
though, but
They're
There's
zooming
a-
in on you, LG.
yeah, a
Pictures all
bunch of people are
pixelated.
sniping me and like, I found LG.
Got you bending over. Like, who wants to see that, LG?
Yeah, right.
I see you, LG.
So I'll
He's like,
if you see me there pointing a camera at you, there's a big chance that you'll get up on the Jumbotron. So
yeah.
my next
Hey,
game will be the 30th against the Miami Heat, where I'll be
Nice.
operating that camera.
you ever see us at the game? Point the camera on us, LG.
Yeah, it's up to the director to put you on the Jumbotron. So you got to make sure that you're good enough to go on that Jumbotron. So when I put the camera on you, don't just sit there like a boring
You can't put the
fan.
camera on me then, because I'll probably
Yeah.
be there with my "Shut Up, Gina" T-shirt.
Well, yeah, I can't put the camera on you. No. But
You
if
know
you're there,
RC and
if
the
you're there
boys-
with Spurs gear on and you paint your face and you're going wild, yes,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the camera on you. And if you
You
got
know
kids
RC and the
with
boys
you,
be looking at
you
that
know.
shirt, LG, and they'll be smiling.
They love. I'm sure they love it. Or who
Yeah.
knows? Maybe they don't. I don't know.
RC would give it a thumbs up backstage, would say, "Don't put that son bitch on TV." But this thing, man, this Project Marvel, getting back to Project Marvel in the new Spurs arena. I'm going to go ahead and share something here. These are the numbers, and this is why it's important for you to go out and vote, because Gina's going to round up the old fogies from the retirement home, and they're going to come out there. The crazy tias that say people come to San Antonio for the tequila, and they come for the food. They don't come for the Spurs. And this is by Stephen Michael here, and he's showing us that should Project Marvel move forward, 45% say yes, 40% say no, unsure 13%, no opinion 2%. And this is where it gets more interesting. Support for the new Spurs arena, for 40%, against 46%, not sure 14%. Those are the numbers currently right now. So again, make sure you're registered to go and vote, because Gina's going to do everything in her power to make sure that the San Antonio Spurs do not get a new arena downtown. I don't know what her gripe is with all this whole thing, other than, I want a better deal. I want revenue sharing. No other city in the nation does that. Revenue sharing with, a professional sports franchise. It's not going to
There's
happen
no revenue
here.
sharing. You just take your profits from the lease of
Exactly.
the building. That's where you make your money.
I mean, what does she want him to do? Give him a cut of the ticket sales, the concession sales? I mean, what's going on? The city doesn't outright own the new Spurs arena. They might own the Alamo Dome, which is different, but they're not going to own the new Spurs arena. I mean, come on, man. You're going to be able to make up that money from that hotel motel tax that y'all want to go ahead and increase to help pay for all this. But at the end of the day, it's up to the people to decide what they want to do. And right now, the old people, the old fogies out there, everybody's old
It's the
Theas and
people's
Theos
building.
winning.
The city will
Yeah.
actually own it in the long run, but it's the people's building. The city will just collect money off the lease that the Spurs pay. That's
Yeah.
all.
So they need to go out there and vote. Either way, make sure you go out there and vote because these are the latest numbers right now, and it's not boding well for the San Antonio Spurs and getting that new arena built. If
Well,
it was
and
the vote,
also the rodeo moves into the Frost Bank Center full time if we get this new arena built, and
it
that means
does.
365 San Antonio Rodeo, and they're going to make a ton of money off of that. That's going to bring a lot of jobs, not just seasonal jobs like the rodeo is now. That's going to be they only have 40 employees at the rodeo, and it's a nonprofit. So imagine
I,
if they had 365 rodeo, ton of jobs are going to open
I
up.
don't think people understand how big sometimes a rodeo can be because constantly have these cowboys and cowgirls and whatever the what do you call them, the clowns that go down there at the and help
No,
the
we could lose those.
people.
That's the one thing I don't care for the rodeo.
So
Yeah.
you have all these entertainers basically, the clowns that go down there and help the guys when they fall off the horse or they fall
Why?
off the cow. That's
Why
a
do they
crazy
why
job
do
to
they have
have,
to be
man.
clowns?
I don't know, man.
Why can't they just
I,
be something else?
they gotta have the rodeo clowns. They got them out there on the dirt. But
Creepy.
either way, like rodeo's big business around the nation because it goes on like 24/7. You have people that are constantly on the move, going from one city to another, one city to another. Even in Canada, dude, I didn't even know Canada has a big rodeo scene too.
There's
So I'm
cowboys
like,
in Canada. There's a lot.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm like, man, I never knew that. But the rodeo scene is big business. It's big money, right? Because you always have a constant stream of interchangeable parts, where you're having either rodeo, you're having concerts, you're having something happening. If that happened for San Antonio, that would actually help the east side. It would help revitalize it. It'll have more jobs for a longer period of time, not just on weekends or during a concert venue or a Spurs game or whatnot, but it would help that east side, right? And help revitalize it to some extent.
I agree.
This
Yeah.
Project Marvel thing, though, man, I mean, like I said before, LG, you can agree or disagree with me. Project Marvel is impactful as the World's Fair was back in the day, and that had a lot of pushback. You had a lot of the traditional, San Antonians here that didn't want the World's Fair here. They didn't want to build the tower. I don't want to look at no ugly tower when I go outside on the back porch. They don't want to see all that. They didn't want to see the
Kinda
Institute of
right.
Texas Cultures get built. You know,
Yeah, they were kind of right about both those buildings. Not the prettiest buildings.
but where's the Institute of Texas Cultures now?
It's
Gone.
It's a pile of dirt. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
it's
the
gone.
same dude who built the convocation center built that the architect. 'Cause
Oh, God,
it's just
dude.
ugly architecture, brutalist style.
Were they built in the same year?
I think so. Honestly, I really do think it was the same person because they're the most awful buildings in San Antonio. Sorry, Roadrunners.
No, it's fine, dude. But I'm just saying, like, even back then when you had the World's Fair coming to San Antonio and they had to prepare and they had to put the infrastructure in place, the tower and everything else that was down there was a lot of pushback for that. People just wanted to keep San Antonio the way it was. They didn't want to push it into the future. But it was impactful for the economy. It put San Antonio on the map and it made it a tourist destination. What do you think is going to happen now for the modern era if you have a sports and entertainment district built in downtown San Antonio? It's going to mean that more people are going to want to come to the city. They're going to spend more money. It's going to help the economy.
More conventions, more things to do, possibility of expansion teams from other leagues. The missions are already moving to wherever the soap factory apartments are. That's going to be great. It's going to be a short little shuttle ride from one stadium to the other if you want to catch a basketball game and then go to a baseball game.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice, and the thing is too is like not only will you have like a concert venue, things like that you can go and see in that sports and entertainment district. Right across the highway you have the Alamo Dome, and they're going to revitalize that and hopefully make it look better than it
I
does now
hope
because it's
so, man.
ugly.
They need to do something with that Sunset Station area,
Oh
because that
God,
like
dude.
they could totally revitalize that because it leads right up to the dome.
Yeah.
That whole
It,
St. Paul Square area. I mean, it's starting to, a lot of businesses have moved in there, but I think the Sunset Station area is key to the whole thing too. They need to do something with that, and I think it's
it
privately owned, but city needs to
yeah.
buy it out.
It's privately owned, but
They need to make it better then.
it's been like that for a while, man. It's
It
nobody
was
goes there.
thriving at one point. They
It
had they
was.
had like an X Games there, didn't they? When we had San Antonio X Games,
They had something there
it
at
was
one
like it was
time.
like it wasn't an X Games. It was like a Red Bull X Games type of thing, like a fake X Games. But it was pretty cool. No, actually, it was the X Games. They had the X Games at the Alamo Dome, and they rented out Sunset Stations. They had little concerts there, so it was like almost like we had a entertainment district, and they never utilized it, at least for the dome, a little mini one.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. It just feels like San Antonio never wants to go ahead and move forward into the future. Like they want to keep San Antonio small. They want to have that small-minded mentality. You don't want progress. And they voted, I don't know how many times they voted against light rail in downtown San Antonio. I don't want it. I don't want to see the train on the middle of the street. And it's going to
Well,
help you.
that's other thing. That's more politics right there playing
But
than just.
I'm
San
just saying,
Antonio.
LG, it's like we can never have
America is
nice
against-
things.
America's against public transportation, except the
We
East
can
Coast,
we can never
apparently.
have nice things in San Antonio, man, because everybody votes against it. They want to have something nice here.
You
I don't
could
want
say
it.
that about the country too, buddy. So you
Yep.
can apply everything you're saying to the
I don't want
USA, man.
But I was saying it just seems like that here in San Antonio. And it's like they want to
Yeah,
keep San
yeah, well,
Antonio
Charlie's
small.
right here. San Antonio's a small town in a big city. We got that. We got to
It
get out
is.
of that small town mentality. We got to
Yeah,
think big.
we're
We got
we're
to
not
think big,
Rockport. We're
real
not Corpus
big.
Christi.
Because the way we're growing, we're absorbing all these, outside districts into our city. Like Helotes is going to be it's basically San Antonio now.
Yeah.
I mean, is it not? It used to be kind of separate because you would drive out Bandera and there'd be a little bit of like separation.
A buffer.
But now there's nothing. It's just urbanization as far as the eye could see. New Braunfels is going to get swallowed up one day. Shirts is already swallowed up. Selma,
San
all those
Marcos.
places. San Marcos eventually. San
Buda.
Marcos is growing. Hey, when San Marcos opens that movie studio up there, they're gonna be killing it.
That's going to be their sports and entertainment district, LG.
Ha! They already got the square, man. They don't need nothing.
Hey, well,
else.
they have, what do they have? The outlets out there, don't they?
Ah, you save what, $1? If that.
Buck or two.
Yeah. It's not
Yeah.
worth it.
But I'm interested to see what's going to happen. Let's see what the people decide, because the people are ultimately going to have to go out and vote. And make sure you do go and vote, because, again, your vote's going to matter here. If you don't like traveling all the way down on the east side to go watch a Spurs game and there ain't nothing for you to do before or after, vote.
Yeah.
If you want to see progress downtown, you want to see San Antonio brought into the modern era, go vote.
And
Gina
Toro
likes
Loco's
to
got
go-
a point. The rodeo road trip.
Yeah,
No
it's no more.
mas. Yeah,
No
no
mas.
mas if they get rodeo gets the FBC. Or do we call it the FBC? I'm gonna start calling it the
guess.
FBC.
It's the Frost Center.
Frost Bank Center, FBC.
Yeah. You know what, LG? I would be happy if they vote yes for Project Marvel and they built that new Spurs arena downtown so we can eventually go there. So I never have to go to a Spurs game and smell a cow or a horse turd ever again.
Yeah, they do have some barns up there though. I've worked the rodeo many times, so it's the worst is the pigs. The pig smell is the worst of all the animals. You can't get that stuff off you. I mean, I'm talking years later. You'll still be smelling that.
They still use that same dirt too. They've had that same rodeo dirt forever, man.
They bring in new dirt every year.
No, they do, dude. I'm
Yeah,
telling
they
you,
do.
man.
I've seen the truck. I filmed the trucks bringing it in. Yeah.
It's like the same rodeo dirt's like they're like it's the same dirt we've used for years.
No, they
You
bring
know,
in,
and
they bring in a ton of trucks of dirt every year and trucks of hay too. It's crazy
Yeah.
if you ever see them setting it up.
Yeah,
It's
you
quite
know
the
what's
sight.
we know what's amazing. The smell is amazing, man.
I'm telling you, I worked on a show on Animal Planet and Discovery called Pig Princess or Pig Royalty, and man, we just followed pig farmers all day long, and they showed at the rodeo here in San Antonio. It's awful.
Oh, I bet you that was nice.
It was stinky. All my camera gear stunk for like a year after that.
You didn't put some Fabuloso on it, man?
And
Get rid of
nothing
that.
worked, man. Nothing worked. I had to throw shoes away, like boots, all sorts of stuff.
Your
man.
clothes, it's no
Yeah,
good
I
no
threw
more.
Oh yeah, I threw jeans away. It's bad, man. You really need like those rubber like waders when you're working
Yeah.
with pigs, so you can just not get anything on you.
You're like, I got some dirt on me, some pig stuff on me. I gotta get it off.
Yep.
Oh, look at this is latest numbers here. This is by our good friend Michael Carlos of the San Antonio Current. He put underrated news of the day. Only 25% of San Antonio residents approve of Gina's performance as mayor. That means they don't like her very much. So,
Yeah. And I'm
yeah, I mean, she's here for 4 years. What are they going to do? It's not like they can oust her. You know, that ain't going to happen.
You know what you can do is go to the freaking polls on October 20th when early voting starts, or November 4th if you like to go with all the crowds for election day, and vote. Get this new arena. If you dislike what she's doing, vote against it. If you like what she's doing, vote for it. Vote for her ways. Or if you want the Spurs to, be awesome.
Thing is, though,
How convenient is it though that they have their first home game right before the polls open up, like on a Friday?
yeah.
They're
You know
gonna
what's
they're
fu-
gonna show out, right? They're gonna show out.
They
I hope
have
so.
to, man. They
I
have
hope
to.
they show out.
You know what the Spurs are doing now? They finally decided to wake the hell up and be like, you know what? Maybe we should go ahead and dig up Manu. Yeah, that's a
Well,
good idea. Let's put Manu out
the
there.
commercial's
I'm like,
great, but he's been supporting this thing all the whole time. He's been going
But
around
here's-
town making speeches and appearances. Like,
Here's my gripe, though. It's like they should have done this from the get-go. Like, I don't, instead of hearing from the Spurs attorney or the Spurs PR person they got out there on KSAT or wherever, they should have rolled out Sean Elliott, David Robinson.
They did
Go out
on
there.
a couple occasions. And I didn't see Robinson, but I did see Sean Elliott at a few city things, and Manu showed up to a few events that the Spurs threw in
Yeah, I'm
support of
gonna
this.
show the video of Manu. They should have done
So-
this from the get-go, just like
They need Timmy out there. That's what they
Yeah,
need.
man.
They need Timmy to show up and be like,
get the
"Look,
big guns.
yeah, like Timmy needs to come out there and be like, look, Timmy needs a new home."
I'm the boy from St. Croix. I
Yeah.
dream of a Spurs arena downtown.
Exactly. By the way, that trailer is fantastic. The
Hey.
documentary is going to be great.
No lies detected, man. His brother, Scott Duncan, he's an accomplished filmmaker, dude. He
Oh,
does
yeah.
great work, dude.
I haven't seen any of his work, but I saw that trailer, man, and the shots he was taking of like Duncan today, you could tell like
Yeah.
he's an accomplished cinematographer.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that's no joke, man. The lighting, the angles,
Well,
the
his
way it looked,
underwater
the coloring, the
photography is
lenses.
amazing.
Yeah.
The underwater photography is great.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and play the video of Manu, man, that they have rolling out here. Spurs, you should have done it sooner, man, since the get-go.
San Antonio has been my home for more than 20 years. When the Spurs drafted me, I didn't know what to expect.
San Antonio Spurs select Emmanuel Ginobili from Argentina.
But from day one, you welcome me like family. San Antonio and the Spurs have given me everything. The city and the San Antonio community have changed my life. And now it's our turn to invest in the next generation. Together we can do big things. Props A and B are for our kids, for our families, for our community, for our Spurs, for our rodeo, and the heart of downtown. On election day, vote yes on Props A and B. Vote yes for San Antonio's future. Early voting starts on October 20th. Election day is November 4th.
Ginobili. You know?
I'm
That's
almost shed a tear there, Manu. Where's my Manu documentary? Who's got the rights on the Manu
Right?
documentary? Let's get that released too.
that would be pretty fire, dude. Really,
Yeah.
real talk, man. Who's gonna do that? You know?
Huh, that's going to be a spectacular. I'm sure it's already in the works. The way
Yeah.
Manu's already got that planned.
I mean, they did one with Timmy years ago. I mean, not Timmy, Tony.
Yeah, but this one's different because Scott's got intimate stuff. You know,
Yeah.
It looks like he had a camera rolling at all the right moments throughout history there.
Yeah.
And then
I'm
he's got
interested to see
family
that.
videos from when Duncan was a kid too. So
Yeah. So here we go. We got an incoming super chat from Jason Garcia here.
Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Thank you, Jason. He says Gina looks more like an intern for a council member than the mayor.
all
All right.
right.
That says Mira.
Does she look
Sam
young?
Salinas.
Saying she looks young or something.
Yeah. He says Mira. You can't say
Nothing
no to
wrong with
Manu.
being a young person. No, you can't
like,
say no to Manu. No, absolutely not. I got
You
to
know, they
film-
should
I
have
got to
had-
film him the other day. He was in one of the charter boxes, and they're like, "Oh, get to the charter box. Manu and Jan Mahinmi are over there. Get him on the jumbotron."
There
I was
you
just
go.
Like, Manu.
And the crowd goes crazy when they show him on the jumbotron.
Exactly, they loved it. They showed Jan Mahinmi first, and I felt so bad because like he didn't really get a cheer. And then they showed Manu, and the whole arena just erupted. Like,
Yeah, it's like the opening act, and then you have the main.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I felt like they should have put them both up there at the same time, like split screen, But there's only one camera, so
they're like, "Who's this dude?" And then, "Oh, look, Mira, there's Manu." But the Spurs, they should have done stuff like this from the get-go, man. I mean, these videos.
that's true. They should have made Manu the face of it.
Yeah, man, like Manu or David
Instead of
Robinson,
Bobby
Sean.
James or whatever his name was.
Oh, Matt
Congress
Gomez
guy,
says,
councilman.
shows the video that I sent you. Which one, Matt? Did you send
Media
it? The
share or
one,
something, Matt?
the media share? What'd you send it? Or was it one on Twitter? On the
Jason-
Twitters.
Jason's got a good point in here. We could get another chance at an NBA All-Star game, a very high chance.
Exactly.
Especially with the new Arena Entertainment District.
They're not going to have the All-Star game here in that ugly-ass Alamo Dome. Like, come on, man.
1996, man. Brent Barry, slam dunk champion.
Tex-Mex Frank, I think, was hard at work on this one, dude. I'll show the video of what Matt Gomez was saying. But check this out. Thanks, Tex-Mex Frank. This is via the media share. He said, spotted over the skies of San Antonio. Shut up, Gina. I like it. I like it a lot, dude. Should be a flag up there on the damn tower. Shut up, Gina. Vote yes for Prop A and B. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. So let's go ahead and see what the video was that he had sent. I think I remember what it was here.
All right. You screened
Let me
it,
go ahead and
right?
show
It's
this.
not going to be like dingus pics flopping around
Oh,
everywhere.
God. I'm going to go ahead and show this. This is what he was talking about. Showing the video on screen to you guys so y'all can see video Mike Gomez here off of the TikTok.
I'm here today before Science on Save Our Dogs because I do not believe another brick and mortar structure will solve our dog issues or help citizens.
It says that the city council members didn't show up to hear the public's concern about Project Marvel, is what he was saying.
Interesting.
Now, Gina Ortiz Jones is there.
Well.
Sure enough, she's there. She wants to hear the concerns because she don't want it to go forward. So there we go. I went ahead and shared
know
that.
what's
Thank you,
going on
Matt
there.
Gomez and Tex-Mex Frank, for sharing with us today. We appreciate you guys. And, of course, Jason Garcia with the $4.99 super chat. I look at Greg Castanuela saying, where's the Tony documentary? TP and Basketball Wives.
That's wrong, man.
Ooh, bro. The one I sent last night. Now the council didn't show up. Yeah, we just showed that one right now, Matt. So thanks for that. Appreciate it, man. But yeah, I mean, like I said, you got to go out and vote. Whether you're for, whether you're against, you don't have an opinion in between. You're like the undecided. Well, maybe
Just
you can
get
get
out
your
there. The
undecided
more-
ass to the
the-
polls.
The
Go
more
vote.
people that get out there, the better of a representation we have of the situation. So
Yeah.
get out there and do it. Just do it. And yes,
Go
you're
and
too
vote.
late to register to vote. You missed the deadline.
That was yesterday. The deadline to vote, to register to vote.
It was
I
like
believe
the
yesterday.
6th.
Was
Pretty
it?
sure it was like the 6th. Yeah,
No,
it was
I
like
thought it was
10 years
yesterday.
ago. Nah.
Yeah.
it
Well,
was
either
like the
way,
6th.
you missed the
But
deadline. If you
You still are able to order a mail-in ballot, I think, until Saturday if you need one.
yeah.
But after that, you're SOL.
I'm trying to go ahead and sweet talk my mom and tell her, hey, Mom, can you go out and vote? Proposition A and B. I'll get you breakfast.
Right?
My mom's 75, so she's not really mobile, but I know a little spot here that's right around the corner from me. I could take her there and she can vote. And then afterwards, of course, I'll treat my mama to some breakfast somewhere nice. Got to sweeten the deal.
Yeah, you do. Maybe that's a good idea. Maybe I need to call the mom up and be like, hey, let's stop by the polls real quick and then grab some tacos.
What's your taco of choice, LG? Breakfast taco. What's your go-to?
Bacon, egg, and cheese is my number one. Or
No wiener and egg?
country sausage, egg, and cheese. Not wiener. It has to be the good country sausage with the gravy, egg, and cheese. So either of those are my go-tos. I like a good potato, egg, and cheese, but some of these places be messing up the ratio. They have way too much potato and not enough egg, and that's unacceptable.
Mike is always saying how gross and disgusting wiener con huevo is. Wiener and egg
I don't
tacos.
like no wiener con huevo is gross, man, and especially if they label it as country sausage and egg and it comes out as weenies. That's when I'm like, no, that ain't no.
Why,
country
LG?
sausage.
You don't like wiener and egg?
No, don't.
It reminds me of my childhood, man. We didn't have a lot of money growing up.
Yeah, same with me, except it was Vienna sausages and eggs, not weenies.
You know what? When you fell on hard times, brother, that's when they brought out the Spam. And I have a disdain
Spam's
for Spam.
expensive now. It ain't cheap.
It's gross, though. It's like
I
cured
like
meat.
Spam. It's too salty, so I got to get the
yeah,
low sodium one. But I like Spam.
I can't, man. I can't with the Spam, bro. It's like I'm traumatized from my kid, dude. They made me eat that crap one time, and I was hot on a summer day, and my grandmother had made that for all the 30 kids that showed up that day in the backyard playing.
Yeah.
And she got mad at me because I didn't want to eat it. And she made me eat it, and I was like, bro.
I ate some Spam. It's just real salty.
Yeah, dude, it's gross, man.
So,
No, thank you, man. But I was gonna ask you a question here, man. I know you're a big fan of the San Antonio Spurs, LG. So what do you think about this for
How'd you
data,
know?
man? Well, I guess because of the hat you're wearing there,
Oh, okay.
Spurs fan. So look at this, man. We have some analytical data they posted here of Wemby. Mira Wemby. That says per NBA Communications, Victor Wembanyama is the only player to have 2,000 plus points, 1,000 plus rebounds, 200 plus blocks, 200 plus 3-pointers through his first 2 seasons. That's it. And then they go ahead and, of course, they got to go ahead and lead it into the NBA tip-off between the San Antonio Spurs and the Dallas Mavericks on
6
Wednesday.
days from today. So,
Mhm.
yeah, the opening game in Dallas, number 1 pick against the number 1, 2 pick, Cooper Flag, Dylan Harper. Harper's looking great. Flag's looking great. So, should be a good show. And
Said Mira Wemby, because they're always getting mad at me because they're like, I'm always shitting on Wemby. I'm like, I want Wemby to be good. I want him to do better, man.
if the Spurs go out there and dominate every single game, like up to November 4th, this arena gets passed.
Oh,
If they go out
man.
there and lay an egg, it might be a tough one. I hope it still gets passed, but cheering for the Spurs to do amazing things this season.
Greg's laughing at the wiener and egg talk.
Man, I'm telling you.
Look at Ham says, go out and vote next Friday. Let's go build it. If you build it, they will come, like Field of Dreams, right, LG?
Right?
You built the
It's
new
the
arena, they
truth.
will come.
It's the truth, man. And I hope they make it like state of the art too. Make a statement with this thing, like they did with SoFi.
Don't make a barn, bro. Just don't make another
just
barn.
Make a statement. You know,
Make it something beautiful that the city can be proud of, man. Like a crown jewel,
Yeah.
not a barn.
exactly.
No.
It should be something that is timeless.
Oh God, Jason's like, can someone send me the HEB butter tortillas up to the Portland area? I'm gonna tell you something, Jason. If those ain't sent 24, like
Yeah, you got to put
express
those
delivery,
in the fridge, quick.
yeah, man, they're gonna go bad fast. If it's like
They
2 or 3
mold
days, you
quick.
might as well throw them away.
If you don't put them in the fridge, they'll mold in 2 days.
Yep. Spam and
I
egg
accidentally
tacos.
I bought the HEB tortillas that are not the ones made fresh. I bought the ones that are like packaged on the bread aisle.
Oh,
And I thought, let's give them a try. Like they're like HEB home style tortillas.
Yeah.
No, They're nothing like the ones over by the bakery. Not at all.
What did you say, LG? This ain't it, man.
Mm-hmm.
I look at Dark Eons is saying, are those text messages to Austin's mayor from the Spurs true about a new arena if the vote doesn't pass? This is not
No.
true, bro. This is what
No.
San Antonio was actually the San Antonio Spurs were talking with Austin's mayor because they're talking about having more Spurs games there, the Moody Center, events, things like that, coordinating things when the Spurs do play there in Austin. And they're inviting them to come out to some of the Spurs outings that they have here in town. It was a lot to do about nothing. And KSAT 12, again, I don't know if they're in cahoots with Gina or what, but they like to go ahead and spin these stories that can go and sway the voting either way, instead of going ahead and just sticking to the facts of really what's going on with propositions A and B. How is it going to affect the city's future? How is it going to affect the economy, small businesses? It's more than just the Spurs, and everybody's pitting it against, hey, it's Gina against the Spurs. It's not there. If you knew nothing about Project Marvel, you would think it's all about what? Building a Spurs arena downtown.
No.
And it's not.
No.
It's so much more than
got
that.
A lot more in there.
Yeah.
A lot more positives in there that don't cost San
it
Antonio
does.
citizens anything at all. So
Look at Sam Salinas says, nah, he wore that hat because it looked fly with his gear.
I did
about you.
like the color match there. Yeah, I like the color match, but I am a Spurs fan.
Look, can LG tell us how he's prepping for the season? If there's anything cool coming up.
Jesse, my opinions and anything I say are my opinions only and do not represent Spurs sports and entertainment in any way. And I'm like entry level, bottom of the barrel fill-in guy. Like I worked one game and I don't work another game until October 30th. So like I don't know any secrets, man. And if I did, I wouldn't be allowed to tell you anyway. So
if I tell you, I gotta kill you.
it's I get to see privileged things, and with privilege comes a lot of responsibility. So
with like Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility.
Exactly. I tell you what, it is, it's amazing. I had to pinch myself the other day when I was standing, on the court, and Wemby's standing next to me, and I look up, like way up, just like, wow.
How tall you think
Wemby's
Wemby is,
standing
LG?
Right he's got to be like 7'7".
All right, he's a tall dude.
When you see him standing next to the rim is when you really realize, like, because his head is like right there, man. Like, it's no joke. But yeah, so yeah, I can't be giving up any company secrets. I'm sorry about that, but
no inside information
you
from
understand.
LG.
I'm risking it just talking about these politics right now. Honestly,
we're just talking about Project
That's
Marvel.
why I had to say that disclaimer right there. These are my opinions and not the.
These are my
of the
opinions, not the
Spurs.
opinions of the San Antonio Spurs organization.
Exactly. I am in no way a representative of the company, and I
There you
cannot give
go.
official statements about the company to the media. Which, Joe, you are a member of the media, whether you like it or not.
I don't really see myself as that. I'm on the outskirts, man, because
But
you know what?
You are a member of the media. You
I don't
have a public
conform,
forum.
bro.
You have a
I don't
public forum
conform.
that people watch. You don't
Yeah.
have to conform. You're part of the new media, the podcast wave.
Yeah, because I don't really conform to what they
Well, and you
deem
were an
as-
official card-carrying member of the media for years. So
Yeah, I could be. Anybody can actually be part of like the San Antonio, was it Hispanic media, conglomerate that they have.
well,
you just
anybody
go
can
and
be
fill out the paper.
press. I mean,
Yeah.
it's called the U.S. Constitution. The First Amendment makes you a
Yeah.
member of the press. So
So everybody watching is media.
yeah. Here's this little secret. If you want to get cheaper luggage fees, if your luggage is overweight, you don't want to pay the overage fee, print yourself out a media pass. Like, just take a picture of yourself, put media at the top, make it look good, blah, 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 and then show it to the airline counter. And then no overage fees on overweight baggage ever again. And tell them you're a member of the
look.
media and show it to them.
You say his name 3 times and he shows up. We got a Drew side in here, LG. Last seen
Uh-oh.
on your show saying distasteful things about us. He's back. He's back, people.
He showed up.
Here comes the money.
The Drew Show says, sorry, Bear County. You're the biggest loser and Spurs are grifting you. They could have the Manu giving a speech every week, Duncan Tony or Gerving. They didn't. They want to move out of the POH house.
The Poe House.
The Poe house is what
They
he's
want to
saying.
move out of the Poe House.
Yeah.
And it's YOU''RE, Drew.
But thank you for the $10 super chat nonetheless. We appreciate it, man. And look, hey Drew, it's you're not it's not it's
There you go.
you're not you.
Jason's on it. It's always the worst. Like, someone's like writes a big old thread and there's just a bunch of spelling mistakes. And you're
People
like-
go ahead and
and
pick
then
it apart.
and then your rebuttal is like apostrophe, or you just put an asterisk in the correct spelling, and that's all you need to do.
If you God, Michael Carlos is on one today, dude. I'm gonna put what he just put up on the X, dude. This is pretty damn funny. Oh, Puro, you're on one today, Michael Carlos. He
What's he
says,
got?
if you vote against the arena, you support Craig Abbott. Whose idea was this? What? We're already on to Plan C. This campaign is a mess.
What is this? Did they really tweet that? Send that out?
Somebody put this out there,
I'm
dude.
calling
I'm like,
BS.
oh God, dude. I guess this was something that they had put out, I guess, as a spam message or something.
Well, they just doxed their phone number.
Whoever's phone that number that is.
Yeah,
I hope it's not. I hope it's not yours, Michael Carlos. You just put your number out there, buddy. Oh man. And let's see what else we got. It's Sam Salita says, I really want to know the legality of forbidding Spurs shirts and by extension the Shut Up Gina shirts at polling stations. And they're saying, like, Michael Carlos and some of the other people in the media were they thought the shirt was funny. They laugh and they think it's funny. But they're like, real talk, you can't wear those shirts when you go vote because you're going to be asked to leave.
Yeah. Can't do it. You can't wear a Shut Up Gina shirt. You can't wear a MAGA hat. You can't wear a Biden Harris shirt. You can't wear, Ron Paul shirt. Just leave them at home. Can I wear a Dallas Maverick shirt? Is that fine? What if I'm against Prop A and B and I wear a Dallas Maverick shirt in protest?
And look at Drew's back again. He has to pay the money
Here comes the money.
because he wants to be heard. We got you, Drew. Sometimes the answers was always in front of your fat faces who want to fight over YouTube comments rather than uplift yourself. Also added for the 200 characters, not that smart. Well, you know what's not that smart, Drew, is because it seems like he takes offense to some of the things that we say on the show. And it's like, look, it's not meant to be going at you, man. Like, at the end of the day, dude, we're just all cool here, man. We're just wanting to have fun. We're just here to talk sports. We're here to have a good time. It's nothing more than that, dude. It's nothing more than that.
It's all good fun, man.
It's just that's what it is, dude. Just all good fun. All in good fun. And here we go, going back and forth again with the nonsense.
Yep. And we got people cheering other people on in here too.
Here we go.
Here
The Drew
comes
Show
the money.
again. He says $2 from the Drew Show. Bye, dumb Poe House folk. Not Spurs, not pod. No Spurs, not pod. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Sam Salinas is saying, but why? How is that a violation of our First Amendment rights? I really want to know where this is written into the law.
You can wear it out by the street. where all
Right.
the people
That's
are
where they
holding
put all the signs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just can't. It's the law of having political stuff inside. And since she's campaigning against something that's on the ballot, it becomes political. And the fact that she's the mayor makes it political there too.
Yeah.
So
I'm still
But
mad at
Spurs
Drew
shirts,
though.
too. They're on the ballot, so it's
Yeah.
political.
I'm still mad at Drew because Drew could have come into the comments, right, when we're doing the show live at the time that he didn't like whatever it was that we had to say
I don't
Instead,
even
he
know
went
what was
to
going on.
he went to your show
He
to
just
go
showed
ahead
up
and
at my
say
show
something.
and brought the heat. That's all I know.
I'm just
And I
like,
was like, oh, okay.
what's going on?
Something
And he's
must
like,
have
well, my
happened.
brother knows Taekwondo or whatever. I'm like, so you're gonna send your brother to fight for you instead of fighting for yourself? You know what, Drew? Que me la pelas, vato. Because you will never tell me shit to my face because you're gonna hide behind your brother. Good for you, Drew. I applaud that because you just showed us that you just scared. You scared because he doesn't have the balls to come out on the show and outright and say something to me. You know, so I'm just like, whatever, Drew. I blocked your ass again, just so you know. And you know what? If you're gonna keep on coming in here and coming to us sideways too, I was waiting for his ass to come in here again. We're gonna go ahead and block you from here too. So I guess this is it. Bye, Drew. Like they said, what's it that? What was that old Tombstone movie? Well, bye. Well, bye.
That old Tombstone movie. You're talking about the greatest Western movie of all time, buddy.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Drew can stay gone. He can stay gone. And we're gonna have Jeff in a little bit. He's gonna be joining us. Yeah, look at that. Good morning, Mario. See, and it says the Drew show is the angriest man ever. You're telling me, dude. You say hi to him, and he's like, he gets mad. Oh, I'm gonna go to LG's show, and I'm gonna go ahead and, voice my discontent. And I'm like,
He crossed over.
I don't want to play with you no more.
I didn't, blindsided me with that.
I'm like, geez, man. I don't get it, dude. He's weird, man. Go ahead and move on. Let's move on. But you know what?
You lose all that Drew Show hate money.
Oh, bro. like I need the money. Like it doesn't bother me. Like it's good to have super chat money. Don't get me wrong. But we could do without it. It's not like we're hurting, like, oh, we need to do this because we need that money. You need to pay us this money because if not, we're not going to be on the air.
Shoot, if podcast was paying my bills, I wouldn't work other jobs.
Exactly, bro. It's like
I wouldn't have 5 other jobs. So
yeah, like it's
I don't even consider podcasting a job.
no, man.
Because right now
We would do it for fun.
I'm making pretty much $0 on podcasts.
I mean, if you're doing podcasting because you like doing it, not because you're trying to be out there getting rich, What did Taylor say one time? LG, there ain't no money in radio, There really ain't no money in podcasting unless you're somebody big like, Pat McAfee or something, getting paid those big bucks, or the Kelsey brothers.
Well, even McAfee's on TV now. He does a podcast, but he's making that ESPN.
He's making bank. He sold himself. He sold his soul to ESPN for the money.
Can you blame him?
Hey, that's good money, dude. I don't think anybody would say no to that kind of cash.
They're like, you don't even have to wear a shirt.
You can wear a tank.
You can wear whatever you want. We're gonna
Look at
play,
that. We
we're
got
gonna
some
play you
incoming.
10 hours
Here
straight.
comes the money.
We got some incoming super chats from Jason Garcia. He's saying Drew needs an ice cold enema. He needs to chill. Midtown Texas, loud noises. Tex-Mex Frank, he says, trip coming up soon. Just printed a luggage tag labeled Media Pass DJ. He goes DLG Enterprises. Give me an old man Citgo at the luggage counter grito. All right, got you, man. Thank you all
man.
for the super chat money. We appreciate you all very much so.
DLG.
Todos me pegan toda la pura verga, me trepan a la verga. Mira.
And there we go. If you know, you know. That's on my side of town there. That's why I do that. It's pretty funny, man.
Is that your uncle or something?
No, that's just some random guy that came out on social media. And
Okay.
I thought it was funny, dude. But it's something that happens here in the hood in Marbach. It's a rite of passage. You go to the Citgo that's right around the corner from us, right? A little convenience store. They sell everything but gas. If you go in there, you ain't going to fill up your car.
So it's a bodega.
Pretty much. But the funny
Basically.
thing is, is that if you've ever been there and you've gone long enough, you're gonna see a fight happen. They're gonna roll across the hood of your car or something. You're gonna get caught up in it. Something's gonna happen, man. It's a rite of passage here in the Puro Exit 7 area, over here in the hood in Marbach, dude. If you know, you know. Yeah, we got Elias here laughing. He says, "Rip Drew show a la verga." Rip Drew show. He could take his money elsewhere, dude. I don't need his cash. You know, it's like, oh, I'm paying money to be heard. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
I mean, you don't have to read it either.
No,
You
but
could
I
just
do it because
collect
I
the
ain't
cash and
scared.
not read it.
I mean, I just feel like it's bad manners, LG. You know,
I know, I feel you.
it's
I always
$4.99
get
coming
upset
in.
when my hosts don't read the super chats.
Here's Greg Castanuela. Grito for the dog for the great content with LG and Joe. All right, man. Thank you, man. We'll go ahead and do the dog grito for you, bro.
¡Viva México, cabrones!
Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
who
the
brought the
best
dog?
one. That's the best one, dude. Is this an uncle or something? LG does know Joe. Does Joe know about the Marbach documentary?
Do you know about that? I had the creator, Matthew Skinner, who created the Marbach documentary.
Beard versus Bean, right?
Yeah. We had him on LG's house 2 episodes ago.
How'd that go, man?
It went good, man. It went good. He
was
talked
keeping
a lot
it puro?
about the industry, and yeah, we had a lot of things in common. He talked, it was a lot about Marbach area, growing up over there.
My hood,
I
man.
learned a lot. I believe the episode is called "The Marbachian Strikes Back." You can find
The
it
Marbach, hey.
on the
I like
playlist on
that.
this channel and on my channel.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and listen to that one. I've been busy working like crazy, LG, with the government shutdown and all, man. They
Oh,
got us
yeah, I
like
forgot
doing
about that.
dual duty now.
Oh,
Look
so
at
you're
text.
working,
I'm working,
but I
bro.
thought, so you didn't get shut down.
No,
You got more work because of the shutdown.
got more work because of the shutdown. Yeah, man. And unfortunately, some of the other people that we do work with, like Customs and Border Patrol sometimes here, and like task
Mhm.
force officers, things like that under DHS, they working for free right now, man.
Yeah, that's what I heard. So is
You know?
TSA apparently.
Yep, everybody's working for free right now. We're not, and some of the politicians are not working for free, and they still can't come to an agreement to stop the government shutdown. It needs to hurry up, and they need to get things back up and going again, man, because the people are the ones that are suffering right now, man. Stop it. Come to an agreement, make it happen. I feel bad for the guys. They're out there working long shifts, LG, like 12 hours, 14 hours, maybe longer sometimes. I mean, pay the people, man.
Yep. Pay the troops, pay the people, pay all the workers, pay TSA, get the SNAP accounts filled back up.
Yeah.
Let's get this ship sailing again.
Look at Tex-Mex Frank. Joe changed the Drew Show's name to Gone. The Gone Show. Bro, OG Necios, Matt Skinner. Yep.
Yep.
I don't know what
I
this
love
is.
me some puto.
Really?
It's delicious. I like putting puto in my mouth.
What is it though?
It's like little sweet cakes.
Really?
Yeah, Filipino sweet cakes.
Because I know
Little-
that Taro always talks about like a little fish snack that they have in Japan. It's made out of like a sweet bean. And he says that one's actually pretty good.
I think it's taiyaki. It's good.
Yeah.
It's got red bean in it, or you can get it with custard. I've had it before. There's a famous spot in Tokyo in Shinjuku that I go to for those.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
I look at Elias is saying, with the shutdown, I've been able to cross most of my family over. Oh my God, Elias. Oh man, Elias is on one this morning too, dude.
I guess so.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you a question, man. Let's go ahead and get into some Throwback Thursday talk, man.
Uh-oh.
And what I wanted to do is we're gonna go ahead and give some love to PF Chang's, but when we come back here, I want to talk about old school 80s costumes that we used to wear during Halloween as a kid. Like what were you when you were a child? What do you remember wearing? The second thing I want to talk about is like some of the best I guess, old school horror movies of all time. And we're going to start making a spooky playlist because it is going to be Halloween here. We're in the month of Halloween, October. What's going to be in your playlist? So
All
we'll have some fun with it, man. But first, we're going to go ahead and give some love to our sponsor, PF Chang's at La Cantera. PF Chang's La Cantera, San Antonio's premier destination for dinner, date night, or happy hour. Enjoy one of their signature dishes, such as the Singapore street noodles, sesame chicken, or Chang's spicy chicken, or their infamous Chang's chicken lettuce wraps, which are delicious, by the way. You can enjoy all this while you're dining in an Asian-inspired atmosphere. And make sure to enjoy the new outdoor patio and try some of PF Chang's signature cocktails and drinks during happy hour, Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. PF Chang's La Cantera is a proud sponsor of the Area 210 podcast. And there you go. Make sure you go and see our boy Sean Quintero over at the PF Chang's location at La Cantera. You go there, tell them the Area 210 podcast sent you, and Sean will treat you right. Maybe even give you a little something, to sweeten the deal. Just got to know. You never know unless you go and ask and tell Sean that we sent you over there. So make sure you go say hi.
Singapore street noodles sound delicious.
They are. You know what's really good over there? And one of our viewers here took me up on that recommendation. I said, when you go there, you got to try the Japanese old fashioned, man. It's
You've told me
really,
about
really
that.
good.
So what makes it a Japanese old fashioned? Just it uses like Suntory Japanese whiskey or something like that?
I think they use the Suntory Japanese whiskey, and it's like a whole presentation. It's like they make it smoky, man. They put like this little lid over it, and then they give it to you and they open it up. Yeah, man,
I've seen that.
It's great stuff, dude. I love it, man.
The Japanese do their whiskey right, man. They do whiskey, beer, and beef and seafood right.
The Kobe beef.
Yeah.
And
Kind of like
we got
Texas, whiskey, beer, and beef.
Yeah. And we got Jeff Garcia joining us here. What's up, Jeff? Good to see you back.
Hang on, can y'all hear me now?
I can hear you.
Yo.
We're good? All right.
We're good.
I'm late. One thing I hate in life is moving. I can't stand moving.
Do you have all your stuff packed up already or no?
It's not that. You know what it is? It's just coordinating with people.
Yeah.
And like thinking like, let's just say I ask DJ, hey, can you help me out? And DJ goes, yeah, fine. I'll go to your place. And then you go, okay, good. I don't have to hire movers. And then
they show
hey,
up.
I can't. Then I can't. Hey, DJ text me. He's like, I can't make it. I'm like, damn it. So just coordinating that and dealing with management and because I'm moving, but I'm not moving buildings. I'm just moving floors. Does that make sense?
Gotcha.
Yeah. I'm just going up a couple of flights, but man, I couldn't believe even just as simple as 2 flights up is a pain in the you know what.
Oh yeah. You got to move all your stuff out, and you got to go ahead and get your furniture and all that, and then move it. That's a lot to do, man.
And you know what sucks is that the official move-in day is tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And what's tomorrow? The start of Big Texas Comic Con. And who's hosting it? Me. So I had to recruit like my parents. I try to recruit my cousin, and he's like, "I'm down," and then he calls me back. Oh, I can't make it. And then so it's just universes and time scheduling is colliding right now. So right now, Joe, I was supposed to go on a little earlier, but I had to deal with management because they needed papers signed and fees to be paid. Why? Hey, DJ, why are they okay with getting your money fast, but when you ask them to move in earlier, they're like, "Sorry, we can't."
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Nature of the business.
That's why I bought a house, so I don't have to deal with that shit anymore.
Hey, can I be your tenant then?
Hey, Jeff, so tell us a little bit about what's going on with the Big Texas Comic Con because you're going to be moderating the panels out there. It starts tomorrow on Friday. It runs through the weekend.
Man, guys, this is probably the most busiest I'm going to be on that stage in Comic Con, Big Texas Comic Con history. So get this. My first panel tomorrow is the Happy Days reunion. Yes, wow. Happy Days reunion.
Henry Winkler?
Donnie Most. It's going to be 3 of the guys from there. They're first up. I mean, we got John Rhys Davies, Gimli from Lord of the Rings. He's showing up. We have Soleil Moon Frye, Punky Brewster tomorrow to wrap out the Friday schedule of panels. costume contest. I mean, the list goes on and on. So this is probably the most packed panel schedule I've ever seen Big Texas have. And we got the 90s Mortal Kombat movie reunion too. Scorpion, Reptile, and Liu Kang. Those actors are going to be joining myself on stage on Sunday. So, I mean, my goodness.
Nice.
It's going to be fun. Yeah. Hey, play that again, DJ. Was that you?
Mhm.
Yeah. See,
You
now
know
I'm
what
going to
that's
add
from.
that, DJ, I'm going to add that to my list of questions now. Like, why didn't he say that comment or that remark during fighting?
Yeah, I never understood it. I guess I thought it was like one of the developers just put it in there like an
Yeah,
Easter egg.
You know-
from Mortal Kombat.
By the way, I talked. Have you ever seen the 90s movie, the original one, DJ?
Mm-hmm. The one with Mortal Kombat, the
Yeah, that
greatest
one.
soundtrack of all time.
Yep.
Agree
Best
or
opening
dis-
scene ever.
Agree or disagree? Because Joe's already answered this question for me. That Reptile got the best of Liu Kang in their fight.
Tell you the truth, I don't remember what happened in that.
You don't remember
movie,
that?
man. No.
If you go back and watch that fight, like 90% of it is him just kicking, you know what, to Liu Kang. I mean, it's brutal. It's brutal. But then, of course, Reptile accidentally slips and, oh no, there's an opening, and he kicks out of the window. So,
Okay.
but yeah, I'm excited, as you can tell. But man, I got so
I can
much
see
going
it
on
on your face. Yeah, the excitement.
Yeah, I got so much going on right now. Oh, should I update the avatar, Joe?
Yeah, update it.
Okay. How do I update it again? I was in the
don't know,
video
man.
thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
You have
anyway,
the-
yeah. Should be good.
Cool.
No, I have the camera off, DJ, because my apartment is bad right now. And
Okay.
Yeah, it's moving.
You don't
It's
want to
not-
see it's a hot mess.
It's a hot mess right now. I ain't no way I'm letting anybody see what's going on in this apartment right now.
Yeah, but you're moving on up. Literally two.
Yeah.
Literally
flights.
moving on up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Like
yeah,
George and
moving on.
Wheezy?
You know what? Little fun personal history here. So I used to live in New York City for about 20 years, right? And I lived in Manhattan for about a year. And across the street from me was the original George Jefferson building, the one you see in the intro when they're driving over the U-Haul.
Oh, yeah.
That building was right across the street from me.
Hmm. Did it give you inspiration?
I always wanted to go up just to go and say, I'm in the
There you
Jefferson
go.
building. I never went in. Oh, I don't know why today. I'd at least go in the lobby or something. I never did it. I just saw it. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's the Jefferson's building. Then I walked away.
What building?
Hey, I
is
was going to
it?
ask
Is
you
it
a question,
hotel?
Jeff.
No, it was an actual apartment building.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's an actual apartment building. But it's literally, it's in Manhattan. It's considered one of the lower end apartments, even though it's
Yeah.
in Manhattan. So
I want to ask you a question, Jeff. One of our listeners here, Matt Gomez, is asking, Jeff, did you like the new Tron?
I have not seen it, but I heard it's trash. Is that
It's
true?
not, Jeff. It is not.
not?
I
Okay.
promise you.
You
It is
promised
not.
me.
This is the thing, though, man, that you got to realize when you go watch this movie. It's not a bad film. Well, it's not as good as Tron Legacy, but it's not bad. I think the reason so many people hate it
I think
is
I know
because they
why.
just don't like Jared Leto,
There
man.
you go. The
They
Leto
just don't
effect,
like
that's
him.
what everybody says.
They just
How
don't
did,
like the
how
dude.
did it even start? DJ, do you know how that whole Leto thing started where everybody just hates on him?
No. No.
Yeah,
clue.
like I don't know how it
Fantastic
started.
actor.
Yeah, I thought
Great.
he's a great actor. Yeah. I thought he was
I don't
really
know
good
why,
in
man.
the Dallas Buyers Club. I thought he was phenomenal in that movie.
I never saw that, but everything I have seen him in is fantastic. So
Yeah,
people just
but
like to hate. That's what it is.
Yeah.
but
Haters
no,
gonna
but
hate.
yeah. No, I've been hearing, also reading the reviews. Just everybody's hating on it. I'm like, what's going
It's the
on?
critics, Jeff, that hate the film, right? They don't like it because they don't understand it. But a lot of the audience, they've given it like an 87% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. It's not a bad film. If you go
Ooh.
in there, it's like a popcorn flick. You don't
Yeah.
ask a lot of questions. You just sit down. The visuals are stunning.
I bet.
And you just go and watch it. And you're like, hey, it's enjoyable. It wasn't bad. Like Morbius was a bad movie that he made,
Yeah.
right? The
I
graphics.
still can't believe I went
Well,
to the
maybe
theater to
maybe
watch
they're
that.
awful.
hating on him because of his Joker character. That was probably his
Maybe,
weakest.
man.
He
That
kind of did
movie-
redemption.
That
on
movie
it, though.
altogether was weak, though. So
He kind of
But
did
it's-
redemption with Joker with the Snyder cut where he had that chat with Batman where
Yeah.
when Superman went rogue. I thought he did some redemption there. But
But I got to tell you, man, the soundtrack was amazing.
oh, I
man.
bet.
Nine
Man.
Inch
Was it
Nails.
Nine Inch Nails? Yeah.
Mhm.
Oof. Can you believe that's their return? A Tron movie.
Yeah.
That's their return. Not a big concert, not a big tour. It's the Tron movie. They
So
must
was
have paid
Nine
him a
Inch
lot.
Nails not just Trent Reznor?
I guess,
it
yeah.
was They're saying it was NIN, but it was Trent Reznor. You know, it was just Trent
he
Reznor.
is Nine Inch Nails. So.
Exactly.
Hey Joe, how come the
It's
discs
just him.
are triangled this time? They're not the circle.
Just I guess trying to update things,
Oh,
because
okay.
it's you got to go watch the film to go and really get the grasp of what's
No.
going on. But I got to tell you, Jeff, if you go in there and you watch, they give a good nod, a lot of Easter eggs, man, to the old OG version, of Tron. It's a good film, man. I think if you go and watch it, you're gonna be like, hey, it was actually enjoyable. I didn't mind it. It has
I agree with Matt Gomez there. I think the Daft Punk soundtrack to Legacy is just phenomenal. That soundtrack is so good.
Daft Punk was good, but Daft Punk is no longer a thing now. Their
They
music
broke
was
up.
Yeah, they broke up
didn't know
already.
Dang.
But Daft Punk, their music it coincided with the visuals and everything else that was going on with Tron Legacy. It was like a seamless melding of
You're right.
music and the highly stylized visual effects. It's just pure art on both ends. Bringing that together, it was magic. And
Yeah.
just the way that Tron Legacy looked, it was just visually stunning. And Ares is also visually stunning, but still not as good as Tron Legacy, because again, Jeff, you got to go and watch the film. Not
Yeah.
going to ruin it for you, but go and check it out, and it's good.
I like on Legacy where they give him the motorcycle stick, and he thought it was a lightsaber, and he tried to turn it on as a lightsaber. He didn't know how to activate the motorcycle until you kind of figured it out on the
He's
fly.
like, "What is this?
What is this? Yeah, what is this?"
Look at what
But
Mario Carvasso says, Jeff. He says it's better than Blue Beetle.
it's not better than Blue Beetle, is what he said.
Yeah. Is that
Yeah,
what he
but
said?
you know what? Blue
Not better
Beetle
than
was
Blue
actually a
Beetle.
really good DC movie. It really
Yeah,
is.
it wasn't bad.
It's just fun. It's a fun ride. And
Yeah.
is he done? Is Blue Beetle not part of the DCEU anymore, or he is?
No, he still is, in some capacity. I guess they're going to have to go ahead and see what they're going to do as far as how everything fits. They wanted to get Superman out there first and introduce some new ideas, and now they're going to go ahead and start bringing everything together and making all the pieces connect.
DJ's probably like, these guys are nerding out so bad right now, man.
Nerd
Dorks.
alert.
Nerd alert, man. I'm proud of it, DJ. I am proud of it.
Jeff, I was going
good.
to ask you a question, because this is what we're going to do. We're going to talk a little bit about some nostalgia talk, right?
All right,
We're
let's
going to
go
get
for it.
into that because it is Throwback Thursday. So I told LG once we came back from the PF Chang segment that we had, the little commercial that we put out there, we're going to talk about this. Okay, you're going back to your childhood here.
Mhm.
Remember the costumes that you wore as a kid,
Okay.
What costume was like stood out in your mind? Like, man, I remember this costume. It was clean
my
when you were a kid and you went trick or treating,
Okay.
Jeff.
Are,
What
are
were
we
you?
highlighting just when I was a kid? Because when I was in post college stuff, education, I did.
Well,
I went as Terry McGinnis one year.
Terry McGinnis.
Yeah.
Batman Beyond.
Batman Beyond. Let's see, but as far as a kid is concerned, you know what? I think one year I went as Darth Vader. One year I
Okay.
went as Darth Vader. Yeah, I went to school, grade school with that. Had the whole. Oh my God, DJ, help me out here. What was the name of those old school costumes you would get at like a TG&Y or JC Penney? They'd be in the cardboard box and had the
It
little
just
middle.
had the one little mask on it.
Yeah, the one little mask and it looked like
I don't know
like
the
a
name
garbage
of those,
bag
but
over you.
yeah, I had a GI Joe one.
Yeah.
Just
It was the
cardboard
hard
box
mask.
with like a little tiny mask.
Yeah, and like the
Yeah.
edges would cut you because they were so.
It was,
Oh,
it was like made out of like vinyl and plastic
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, it was a Darth Vader. It was one of those, and I remember I thought, "Oh my God, I'm the man! Look at me, I'm Darth Vader." And then so it was like cosplay before cosplay, and then some kid showed up with like a better Darth Vader suit, and I was like, "Oh, you guys suck."
You got smoked, Jeff?
I got smoked, man. I got smoked. I think one year also in grade school I went as, oh my God, this is crazy. I went as Michael Jackson one year. I went as Michael
jacket.
freaking Jackson one year.
You had
No,
the
I did
jacket and the glove?
I did the sparkly glove with the red jacket.
Hee hee.
I did the beaded Michael Jackson.
Did you do the moonwalk, Jeff? Come on, tell me you did.
No, I don't remember that, but I did remember wearing the black shoes and the white socks.
Oh man, dude. I would have loved to see that, dude. That would have been something to see there. Little Jeff as Michael. MJ.
I went as MJ, man. Not Michael Jimenez, Michael Jackson. Yeah.
LG, what do you remember being when you were a kid, man? Like, what sticks out in your mind, dude?
I remember I had this awful Ninja Turtles Leonardo outfit. And it had like the shell and everything is made out of like foam. You can put it on, and it had like a terrible mask, like those boxed masks. It was
Oh
awful.
God.
And I think it had like green tights or something on the bottom.
Oh God,
No
bro.
man,
Like,
no
yeah,
man.
it was bad. I think we got it at like Target or Walmart or something.
Wait, I
Probably
can't believe I just
crying.
said earlier TG and Y, man. Remember that?
I don't remember that.
TG and
No.
Y.
You don't remember
That's
TG and Y?
No.
It was
that's
like
something here in South Park Mall, dude. It's
it
an
was at South
old
Park
like
Mall.
nickel and dime store, you know?
It was like a dollar store before the dollar store.
Yeah. Everything there was expired, LG. You have to be
Yeah,
careful what you
everything
bought
was.
there, man.
Yeah. And it was located like about in the middle portion of South Park Mall. And you couldn't miss it because there was like these big neon signs. Well, not neon signs, but they're just the big bright lights and had the red letters TG and Y. And you would go in. Basically, it was Ollie's. They get Ollie's. That's what it was.
Yeah.
It pretty much was Ollie's.
Closeouts, you know?
Closeout stuff.
Yeah.
And man, it would always be packed. They would sell like discounted Star Wars toys like for $1. Or not even that. No, it was like about a quarter. So
There was this
miss
one
it.
costume that I remember being when I was a kid. I think I was in kindergarten. And at that point in time, your moms are the ones that pick out your outfits, right? What you're going to be for Halloween, you know? And I just remember my mom took me to the store. I don't remember which one. I think I was at a Kmart or something. And I don't know what character it was or what. It was this yellow, obscene character that had like a long head, right? You would wear the head on top of your head and you had to tie it. But first you had to inflate the head, right? Because it's a mask. And then you had to wear the other piece to the costume. It was yellow and black. And I don't know what it was, dude. It was just strange. And I just remember my mom's like, oh, here's your costume. I'm like, what the hell is this? You know? And that was like one of the worst because we had a parade at school and I had to wear this costume and I had to walk around, you know, the hallway with it and everybody's just staring. I'm just like, I mean, I felt so embarrassed, dude. It was awful.
you went
But
as
the best,
a bottle of mustard.
I don't know what it was. Not a bottle of mustard. I don't know what it was, but I just remember my mom picked it out and I was like, never again. Even as a kid, I knew, I'm gonna have to go and pick out what I want. And then the next time I picked out a costume and I went as Batman. I remember that. Full on Batman, dude. I remember I had my little pink hard plastic pumpkin pail that you had where you put the candy in there. And I remember going in there and cleaning house, dude, in my neighborhood. And the one thing that finally was like, that's it, dude, I'm done for the night. Some old man. You always have one old person that you go to as a kid. And this is one of the last stops. This son of a bitch puts in a freaking grapefruit, dude. What the hell? That was like, I just remember the pumpkin just went boom. I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done for the night. I'm going home. Who gives out pumpkins? I mean, who gives
I remember
out grapefruits?
trick or treating was like a thing back in the
It was a
80s.
big
Oh,
old
yeah.
block party.
It was thank you, DJ. It was like a block party. It was a thing. And you would drive and you would just see the sidewalk street just flooded with people trick or treating. I mean, it was adults, kids, everybody was dressed up. Nowadays, I don't know if anybody really does that anymore.
It's very few and it's small groups that are just spread out everywhere. And a lot of people will go to like certain neighborhoods, you know. I didn't get a single
yeah.
trick or treater last year.
I remember the PSA on TV where they would say, it was for parents, where they'll tell people like to check their food for poison and sharp knives and like
And,
razor blades.
I remember someone was like, look out for edibles. People like disguising their, like handing out marijuana edibles. And I'm like, those things are expensive. Ain't no one giving those out for free.
No, I didn't have the pleasure of getting one of those treats. That sucks. Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. But what was your favorite candy though? Like, man, you got that and you saw it in your, drop it in your little pail that you had there. Usually it was that pumpkin pail that everybody had. What was your favorite candy?
You remember the pumpkin pail from McDonald's? That's one.
Yeah, I remember that.
Let's see, favorite candy. Oh man, anything? No. I don't like them now. I think my tastes have changed, but I used to love the what's called the Juji fruits. They were like a little small yellow pack, and they look like they would just like connect to your teeth, and they can never take them off. Like
little pills.
Yeah, like little pills.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, little pills.
Almost sound like dots.
Dots. Yeah, that was another one. Dots was one.
Anything but candy corn. That was my.
See,
Oh,
I don't mind candy corn. Actually,
Ah.
I can dig that.
it's not bad. It's just too sweet.
It's awful.
Yeah. Now I remember now. Crackle. Remember everybody get Crackle? I used to
Oh,
love
the Crackle
Crackles.
Bar.
Crackers
Yeah.
are good.
You know what, man? I remember one time I went to somebody's house and they were giving out full on like big candy bars.
Mm-hmm.
And they gave me a Mr. Good bar, dude. And that's been my favorite, dude. That was good, man. So thank you
Mr.
to
Good Bar.
whoever
yeah.
gave me that Mr. Good bar as a kid. I looked at that sucker. I was like, yeah, I'm going to get that when I get home.
I'm a whatchamacallit kind of guy myself.
Whatchamacallit's a
man.
good one. Yeah.
Whatchamacallit's
Oh,
good.
the best ones to get, believe it or not, were the, what do they call that? Those, one candy. It eludes the name. I forgot the name. But it's one of those that it's like a Jolly Rancher. That's what it was. It
Mm.
was a Jolly Rancher. So the red Jolly Ranchers were fire, man.
Mhm.
And if they didn't give you the red Jolly Rancher, they gave you the lollipop, right? But the red lollipop was it, man. It was like, that's it right there. I remember I would get those a couple of times that, when I was going out there trick-or-treating in my neighborhood, people would give Jolly Ranchers or the Jolly Rancher lollipop. And I was like, man, these are good.
They're
And the
good,
ugliest
man. They're
candy
good.
that I hated that people used to give back in the day in the 80s. Remember, it was like a lollipop on a stick and the bottom was all wax and it was kind of cone shaped and it had different flavors. It was like red and yellow and like a dark, like brown color or something. Those were
Mhm.
gross, man. And they used to give those out sometimes. I hated those. I would give them to my sister.
You could always tell when someone was reusing their Jolly Ranchers from the year before because the wrappers get all stuck and you can't
Stuck.
open them. And it's like, come on, man. You give me some old ass Jolly Ranchers.
Yeah, or the Mexican candies, Jeff, because they were what's his name? SR 2001 was saying they used to give out Mexican candies. I remember that too. I remember you remember that back in the day going trick-or-treating as a kid, and you would get the Mexican candies and you were like, yes.
the one that looks like the communion wafer. I remember that
Yeah.
one.
the wafer.
Buddy,
Or the little
Christ.
red ones. What was that little red patty with the peanuts? That one was pretty damn good, man.
What do you call that
Remember-
one again? When that looks like the communion wafer. What do you call those again?
I don't remember, dude.
They
I
sell
know
them at
what
the
you're
dollar
talking
store
about.
now. Like literally, you can buy them like for $1 for like 25 of them or something like
Yeah.
The NECA wafers or something like that.
that. Something like that. Yeah. But I remember too, just on TV, Halloween was a big deal. Like it'd be movie
Oh,
after
yeah.
movie, and it was like must see TV. Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, was the one about the Killer Clowns, all that stuff. And now it feels like it's lost its touch.
They have it, but now it's all streaming now. So you go and watch when you want. They have the movies that come out on, if you have like a streaming service like Hulu or Philo or something else, Fubu or whatever these other ones are called nowadays. You can watch them, man, but don't ever watch Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, man. That one's horrible, dude.
Oh.
You don't
It
think
sucked.
the jingle doesn't creep you out? The
Of
countdown,
course,
like
man.
8 more days till Halloween. That one creeps me out.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it, dude. I mean, one of the best, I guess, movies that I remember during the Halloween season. You tell me if you've seen this one, LG. American Werewolf in London.
That one creeped me out
It's
too.
been a long time, but I've seen it.
Yeah, man. Best werewolf howl ever in a movie, dude. That one scared the crap out of me as a kid. I remember watching that. And my cousins would make us watch it because I had a bunch of girl cousins and they were a lot older than me. And it would go to my Aunt Susie's house. And I remember my cousins, they were like teenagers at the time. I was a kid. And they would sit me on their lap, dude. They would like lock me in. They wouldn't let me move, man. And they were watching HBO and stuff. And I remember watching that movie. And I was trying to get out of there. They wouldn't let me go, dude. I got traumatized watching that.
Do you remember? Was it like was it on Halloween or was it just any type of big movie? No, remember the 3D movies? You would have to
Oh, yeah. The
get
red and
3D
blue.
glasses. What was that again?
I remember that. The red and blue lenses with
Oh,
the
yeah.
paper.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that was like a big deal for me.
There was a Nightmare on Elm Street that was 3D when it was
Yeah.
released.
I remember you used to have to go to Stop and Go because it was a big how to do.
It
You'd have to
was.
go to Stop and Go and you had to go and pick up these little glasses there. And they're like, while supplies last. So everybody was like rushing over there to get them. And the stupid thing was, it was like the movies they were showing weren't even good. They were like old black and white movies and they would give them the 3D effect. I think it was like one of them was like King Kong or the Wolf Man.
Yes. Yes, it was. It was a Wolfman. It was like those Hollywood monsters.
Yeah.
But you know, DJ, you're right. It was one of the one was a Nightmare on Elm Street. I remember that one vividly, and I remember the commercials for that on TV. Like, go to your 7-Eleven right now and get your 3D glasses. And then
Freddy was wearing the 3D glasses.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was wearing them, dude.
He wears them in the movie.
Yes,
I remember
the movie. Yes.
I even remember watching like Elvira. My parents were big on watching Elvira when I was a kid. So I grew up watching Elvira's Halloween specials or whatever it was, you know. And I remember watching on Saturday nights, and what was it? The Saturday night movie, you know, during Halloween was sponsored by Hooters, you know, or something like that. They had the Hooters girls there. I was like, what am I watching, man? But I liked watching some of these horror movies. Do you have a particular one that you remember, Jeff, that was your favorite, that you had to watch it, whether it was a real movie or animated? Which one was your go-to?
Man, that's a good one. Good one. Man, I think is Nightmare on Elm Street. I think that was one of my go-tos.
First one?
The first one, yeah. The first one was good. By the way, I saw one of not the original one, the Nightmare on Elm Street afterwards. I forgot. I didn't realize how corny Dream Warriors was. So I saw it again. I was like,
"That's my favorite one." It is corny.
It's
my
corny
favorite one.
as what was it? The Wizard Master?
Oh
yeah.
The heroin addict.
The heroin addict. No, that part was kind of that was probably my favorite scene.
God.
Yeah, when they inject in the arms,
he injects them in there.
Is that the one where they have the dog lifting his leg, take a piss, and it's just like a flame comes out of him?
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't remember that.
I remember that
man.
scene. I don't remember which one it was though.
I think it was a Dream Warriors one.
Well, LG, you know that I host the big horror con in San Antonio. You should go to that one.
Oh yeah, let me know when it is.
Yeah,
that's coverage.
Yeah. Let me know. And of course, Joe, you can come too if you want to.
Yeah.
But I'm waiting for the regular season to start. But the original stunt man in the Michael Myers mask, I interviewed him at the previous horror con or terror con, I should say, and he did a drop for Locked On Spurs as Michael Myers. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah. But you should definitely go. I interviewed him. There was like a lot of horror icons go. It was the first time, and I guess it was a success, so they're bringing it back. So I think you would love it, DJ. And
cool. No, I like things like that. Yeah, that'd be cool.
You know, I was going to tell you one old school movie that goes unsung that a lot of people don't remember, but it was really good. The old school Pumpkinhead. Do you remember that one, Jeff?
Oh yeah, Pumpkinhead. I forgot about that.
Remember the monster? He was so like weird looking, dude. It was like
a cross between a dog and an alien, like from Aliens.
Yeah, because it was real tall, you know?
Real tall, yeah. Who was in that? I forgot who was in that movie, but
oh man, it was the guy. Remember the actor that played Bishop from Aliens? He was in that one.
He was in it, yeah. By the way, what was the whole point of Pumpkinhead? Like, what was his deal?
The whole deal was the guy. Remember in the beginning of the film, there was these young kids there. They were like on their dirt bikes or whatever, and they ran over his son and killed him. So he wanted revenge, right? So he went to that witch or whatever to cast that spell for Pumpkinhead to come and seek revenge on him. Remember that?
Hey, earlier you asked about a go-to horror movie. I can't believe I forgot about this one. Child's Play.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, Child's Play.
Original one. You like that one, LG?
Yeah, I like the original. The remake I don't care for because they took away all the like witchcraft and black magic.
Black magic.
It was a hack. The new one's a hack. It's like a disgruntled worker and he hacks the robot system, the little doll.
Voiced by Mark Hamill himself too.
Was it?
Yeah, that was Mark Hamill.
The new one.
The new one, yeah.
Okay. The old one is voiced by the old man from the show Deadwood. I forget his real name, but he plays the doctor in the show Deadwood. That's the guy who does all the Chucky's voices.
Well, let me tell you a little story here. So at the last big TerrorCon, I interviewed Andy, the kid, now all grown up.
Yeah.
And then in Child's Play 2, the babysitter, she was on 90210 for a while. You know who I'm talking about. She had the kind of a bleach blonde hair, short hair. So we're grooving. We're talking about Child's Play. She told us, well, they both told me that every time they had to fight the doll, it was really a backpack. And what you're seeing when they're like struggling and moving around, and if Chucky jumps on their back,
Yeah.
that's a backpack, and it's up to them to swing the backpack around. So we're getting a lot of this insight and into
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know that. But I brought up, remember, it's a child's play panel, so I brought up the remake with Mark Hamill, the one where he hacks into stuff. And I brought it up. I go, "Whoa, what are your thoughts about the Child's Play remake?" And the two actors, they went quiet. They didn't want to answer any questions.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was
They
like,
know.
what? And she
we
gave me
don't
this
talk
look.
about that.
Yeah, she gave me this look like, we don't talk about that. Let's move on.
Yeah.
And I looked at the crowd and went, okay, we're moving on. Well, apparently they're not very behind the scenes. I was told that they're not happy with the product. They're just not happy with it keeping to the 80s vibe.
Yeah.
And that how they felt that it was just not a good representation of the Child's Play thing. But did you know that Andy and her, though, they continued their roles in the Child's Play series on TV?
No,
I didn't know there was a series.
It's on Peacock, yeah.
And is it a comedy? Is Chucky like a? Because I know how they made him into like this comedic character in the later years.
No, it's a legit. I guess it's a blend of the two. Then
Okay.
it's kind of comedic, yeah, and then, but it is serious. But it's kind of revolving around like high school kids, and so there's some episodes that are really, really good. There's some seasons that are pretty good. And then there's some like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
What
One of my scariest ones as growing up was Poltergeist.
Oh yeah, from 1980.
That one got to me.
Here's the thing I have a movie with that one. All right. So everybody's afraid of the clown, right? Everybody hates the clown. We hate him, blah, blah, blah. But don't you think, DJ, like after you get over the initial shock, you could take that clown down easy.
You're talking about it, right?
No, I'm talking about Poltergeist, the clown, the blue clown that attacked under the bed.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's why everybody's afraid
okay.
to put their feet down now.
I don't
You got
even
that
remember
fear
the
from
blue
there.
clown. I just remember like the TV people and her talking to the thing, the static, and Carol Ann.
Yeah.
And then how they used real cadaver skeletons in the pool
Yes.
scene, and a bunch of the people died, like because I guess it was cursed. A bunch of the original actors from Poltergeist had mysteriously weird deaths after the movie, including Carol Ann, the girl.
Yep.
She died not too long after the sequel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the thing with the clown though, Joe. Don't you think like, okay, yeah, you get spooked, you see a freaking clown alive and trying to wrap his arms around you, but it's just cloth and cotton. Shouldn't you be able to like smoke that kid?
I think it's more the whole thing of like, the other side coming through and taking her away,
Yeah, I
Or
guess.
was it more yeah. I don't know. That would creep me out though. A clown
That's what I'm
coming
saying.
out from
No,
under the bed and grabbing
no,
you.
I'm
After
not-
all
I'm
the
not-
other weird stuff. That's
I'm not
been going
denying
on.
that it would creep you out. Yeah, I'm saying like, yeah, you'll be shocked. You'll be like, whoa, what the bleep is going on? But after a while, you're probably like, oh wait, it's a doll. I could probably tear this thing apart
It's a
easily.
demonically possessed doll. I mean, it's a little more than just a doll.
Jeff,
Joe,
I'd smoke that
That's
doll.
what I'm saying. Like, I'd be like, man, I'll smoke this fool right now. Like, yeah, you scared me. Yes, props
When
to
you're
you.
a kid, you'd be running, bro. I promise you.
But so, yes, I'm not denying that. I'm not denying that
Yeah.
you would be scared and you would be like, what the hell is going on? But after a while, you got to come to realization like, oh, wait a minute, it's just a doll. Like, don't you think that would happen? Or no?
I don't know, man.
I mean, Chucky was just plastic, but
Yeah.
there was a demon spirit inside of him. So
What was it? Dembala. I think that was the name of the spirit. Dembala.
Some.
It was a Dembala.
yeah. So
Hell,
it's not
oh, yeah,
just,
Mario-
not
Mario-
just a doll when they're
Mario brought up a good one. Yeah. Hellraiser.
Oh, yeah.
Hellraiser just
doesn't
grossed
hold
me
up.
out.
It used
Just
to scare me, but
grossed me
doesn't
out.
hold up anymore.
Yeah.
Like today.
The Cenobites. Remember them?
Yeah,
Candyman used to scare me as a kid. 'Cause
Candyman.
My brother
Really?
would torture me.
Candyman?
He would like lock me in the bathroom and do the Candyman thing.
I like your brother's style, LG.
Yeah. And then
He's
used to do
terrorizing your
and then
ass,
there was
bro.
The whole Bloody Mary thing. I don't even know where that came from. Where you do like the Candyman, but you say Bloody Mary in the mirror.
No, we
Oh,
did that.
three
We did that in
times?
grade. Yeah, we did that in grade school one time in the bathroom, and And where I got scared, I took off.
You
It's
swore
like,
you saw a face in the
Yeah,
damn mirror, and
everybody
everybody would take
stares.
off running, dude.
yeah,
Yep.
I saw it. Didn't you see the mirror? It moved.
We used to do that in the bathroom at school, man. In the boys' bathroom when we're on break. All the guys would get in there and they'd be like, all right, y'all are ready. We're going to do this. It was like in second grade, and they would turn off the lights and they would say it 3 times. And then they would, everybody's pushing each other out of the way. You'd go and run out, and the teachers are saying, what's happening? They're like, did you see her? Did you see her? I saw her in the mirror. It's crazy stuff, man.
I remember, speaking of spooky stuff, I remember going to. Is this still a thing, guys? Is the tracks still a thing, or is it no? It's
No,
over?
man. They
They-
got rid of it.
They bulldozed them and then rebuilt them, so it no longer does what it used to do, where you would roll.
How is that not like a San Antonio historic site? They should have
It's still
labeled it.
there, but it's like a whole new. It's been rebuilt.
Yeah.
So
you can't
Your
put
car
the-
don't roll down no
Your
more.
car
man.
doesn't roll anymore. Yeah.
So you can't put the baby powder anymore. And
I mean that works because that's just the fingerprints on your car.
Yeah.
That's not
on your
gonna
truck
do
or your
anything
car.
to you though, man. You know, that's
Dang.
just you or your nieces or nephew or whatever touching the car. You know,
And apparently they did some history on that, some research, and there was never ever any record of an accident there with the school bus and kids.
Really,
Yeah.
really interesting.
you know what
Yeah.
movie goes unsung, dude? That it's kind of like came out in the 2000s, but is really good still. Dog Soldiers. I don't know if y'all ever saw that one.
You got me on that one.
It's about a faction of soldiers that go on a mission and they encounter werewolves, dude. It came out in 2002. It's pretty good, dude. If you never seen it, check it out.
What's it called again? Dog Soldiers?
Dog Soldiers. Yeah.
What? I never heard. When was that? The 80s?
2002 is when it came out. Yeah. Go check it out. It's one of those that people don't really know a lot about, but it's like a hidden gem. Go check it out. What's that other movie that came out? Was it called Monster Squad? Monster Squad. I have the DVD for that one.
Is that with Fred?
You remember
Savage?
that one from back in the day?
Fred Savage.
Monster
yes.
Squad?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where
Monster
he's
Squad.
Friends with
Oh,
the
yes. Now,
monster
okay,
under
yes.
his bed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, well, yeah. When DJ, when you said Fred Savage, and I said, "Oh yeah, I remember now."
Yeah.
I remember him. Yeah.
I don't really consider that a horror movie though. It's like a
Oh,
good old. It's a good time Halloween movie.
Yeah.
There's nothing really like horror about it. It's
Yeah. It's just like a kid movie,
Yeah,
you know,
it's
but
just
it's
like, I don't
nostalgic,
know.
you know? That's what that is. But I got to ask you, since you love you some music, LG, we're going to start making a spooky playlist here. Start bringing the show to a close here.
all right.
What's your go-to? What's your song that, you know what? I got to have it in the playlist because this screams to me Halloween.
I mean,
Ooh,
this
that's a
is
good question.
Halloween from Nightmare Before Christmas. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. You don't know that one?
No, I know it. I know it. But I'm just
Uh,
thinking about a song for like I would. pick.
Doesn't Fresh Prince have a Nightmare on Elm Street song? I think
Yeah,
he does.
It does?
Yeah, I think he does.
You know which one is good to me? I like Thriller, but I like DJ Aoki's Thriller remix. That one's really damn good, man. That one's going in the playlist
Oh
for
man,
sure.
I haven't seen that. I haven't heard of that either.
Yeah, Nightmare
DJ
on My
Aoki?
Street by Fresh Prince. It's all about
Wow,
Freddy Krueger.
got me on that one.
Yeah.
Man,
What
let's
do
see.
what's your go-to, Jeff? You have to have it in your playlist because it reminds you of Halloween.
Oof, that one's tough. Man, I would go with. I would guess the jingle to Halloween, the piano. I think it's Halloween, right? The
Yeah.
piano.
Yeah. It's a
that
good
one.
It's a good theme song. Tubular
Yeah.
Bells from The Exorcist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What else? I think that again. I don't know if you can. I guess it's a song. I guess, but that jingle from Night of the Witch, Halloween, the 8 more days till Halloween. That one definitely is Halloween vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The little song from Nightmare on Elm Street. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for me.
That was
That one's good.
like when these writers are in the room, like they must be on something to think of all this stuff.
Wes
Yeah.
Craven, man. It's crazy.
But if y'all never heard this one, man, check it out, dude. This one's worth a listen, dude. telling you, this is good. The Michael Jackson Thriller by Steve Aoki, Midnight Hour remix. Man, this is
No.
fire,
We're
bro.
going with club
Fire.
remixes now, huh?
Yeah, man, this was fire. This one will get you going, dude. Just get the party started, dude.
All right.
The part to get Joe wants the Halloween party to get started ASAP.
Yeah, man.
Get you. Freaks
Get
come
you a
out
little
at night.
gummy.
Houdini.
Get
Freaks
you a
come
gummy, you know, start some drinking. Get the party started, dude.
Hey Joe,
All
how you
right.
doing with the government shutdown though? You're okay? Or
Oh man, my job is still going, dude. I got like
oh, okay. I thought you got.
we're doing double work now because of the government shutdown. So we're
Mhm.
hoping it'll come to an end. And like I was saying, like unfortunately, like some of the, you know, Customs and Border Patrol people and, you know, task force officers, TSAs, they were saying too, a lot of these guys right now, they're working for free, man. So they got their last checks on Friday. And until the government can come to some type of an agreement and come start everything back up again, these poor people are working for free and they're still working their long shifts, 12 hours, 14 hours, still doing what they got to do, try to keep the nation safe, you know? So it is what it is. It's not just them. There's other government employees too that are working, and a lot of them are working for free, unfortunately for them. But me, I've been fortunate enough to not be affected by all that. You know, I work in a different area.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you got hit too.
No, man, doing what I do, we're kind of unfazed by all that. I mean, if we get hit by it, it got real bad, you know?
Man. Hey, DJ, congratulations on the Spurs gig.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, how's that going for you?
Yeah, it's going good. I've worked one full day. The game
Watch out
against
now.
the Jazz, and then
Watch out now.
I'll be working the next time I work is against the Miami Heat. So I'll be working the wireless camera for the Jumbotron.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I was about to ask you what exactly you're doing. So you're just pretty much highlighting fans in the stands.
Yeah,
stuff like
I'm
that.
following around the in-arena hosts like Chuck or
Okay.
Zay or JC, wherever they are, and they're like, "Hey, we're in section 114 with the fan of the
I
night."
see.
So I'm the cameraman that follows them around.
Gotcha. I got you. Okay. For some reason, I thought you were doing like social media for some reason. I don't know why that popped in my head.
I'm a in-house broadcast team. That's what
Nice.
they call it. So not the TV broadcast team. That's a completely separate side.
Are there like do's and don'ts that you cannot do or?
Oh, there's a ton. Yeah.
Tons
you
of them,
know,
yeah.
you work in the media. There's things you can do and can't do when you
Yeah.
work around, organizations like that.
No, I just assume that they just say, "Hey, have fun," highlight fans, have at it,
Oh
see
yeah, I
everybody's
mean,
dancing.
obviously you can't highlight stuff that wouldn't be appropriate, family friendly to be put on the Jumbotron. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
you know
this-
what we
this
got to
was-
do, LG?
Well, this was real quick. This was before LJ officially joined the team, or they're the Spurs. So I think Joe, you might, or Jay, you remember this? It was a few years ago where they did the kiss cam, and a couple of girls got caught, and they were doing it to themselves, and the camera went away in a hurry. This was before it was like
two girls were kissing.
Yeah, but this was like
okay.
before like it was a little bit more acceptable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I haven't
that was
been
like
told
years ago.
not to do that. I've been told to look for couples. That's it.
Yeah, it's
And
very
try
generic.
and try to verify, somehow that they're actually a couple, not brother and sister. So
Yeah. Or the worst is when they're just friends, like it's just a friend thing. Like some guy got friend zoned, and you're like, man, what do you do?
that's the worst, man. That's the worst.
No, I want the Tex-Mex Frank. I want LG to hit up bust some dude out with his Sancha over there at the
We're
Frost
gonna have
Center.
a Coldplay incident.
Yeah. Play the Coldplay music and
Well,
then
see,
just
there's
zoom
nothing
in
you
on
can
that
do
sucker.
about that because those look like they look like a couple.
Sure.
So that's
yeah.
not on the cameraman or the director. That's on the couple.
That'd be
Dang,
funny, man.
Whatever happened to that
No.
story? I feel like it just died.
I think they
Nah,
all.
it's
I
still
think both
around.
of them ended up in divorce
Yeah, shocker.
and fired from their
I
company.
think they sued
Yeah.
Coldplay too for that.
They the dude tried to, but he's got no. He gave up all his rights when he bought the ticket.
Mm-hmm.
He's saying invasion of privacy, but you didn't read the fine print. As soon as you buy a ticket and they scan it and you go in, that's a valid contract. As soon as they scan that ticket.
And I think at the Frost, if you sit super close to the seats, like they have a message on that. Either like when you go to your seat, they're saying like, "Hey, you might be on
Courtside.
camera," or something like that.
Yeah, they say this is a dangerous seat.
Yes,
You could get hurt in this seat. You could get hit by a ball. If you'd like to move, let us know. You assume all responsibility for it. So it's like
They tell you to
It's a CYA thing.
Yeah, they keep
Mhm.
it classy. Like if you're in the first 5 rows, which I've been down there with some of my friends before,
Yeah, because Joe
they give
don't
you
sit
this
in
little
those
disclaimer.
nosebleeds.
They give you disclaimer on the seats.
Yeah.
I ain't sitting up there with the peasants, bro.
Joe
I ain't
don't
getting
sit in no nosebleeds, man. He ain't
no.
going balcony level.
We could go to a game together, but we ain't sitting together. You know, I'll
Joe's
meet you during
charter
halftime.
box or floor only.
Yeah, skybox, bro. Skybox, or I'm not going. You know.
Dang, Jigga Joe. Yeah, I think the last time Joe and I were at a game, we didn't get to interact because he was at some special club, and I could find. I was like, "Where is this club?"
It's
And
off the
Joe was
court,
in it.
dude.
I can't find it till
Was it
today.
the
I
Frost
can't
Club?
find.
No, it's
No.
a court they have on court side. When you get the court side tickets, like where the visitors exit the tunnel,
Mhm.
right next to that, there's like a little entryway, and you go in there, and that's where they have like I guess the Spurs Club or whatever, and you go in there, and they have like the chef prepared meals and
I don't
free
even know where
booze and
that
all that.
is.
Yeah, I don't know where
Yeah,
that is
man.
either, DJ.
You have to get a wristband and everything. You got to
I
show
don't
your
even know where
ticket and all
is.
that.
Unless
you
it's
know?
the Frost Club, because I've been in there and that kind of sounds
No.
like that.
This is on the court level, dude. You get to see the players coming in and out because they go through the tunnel. See the coaches coming in
Oh
and out.
yeah,
You know,
I've been in the tunnel and
yeah,
no, I don't know where that is.
yeah, dude.
I
it's
literally filmed the players
court level.
exiting the tunnel during player walkouts.
Yeah,
And I didn't
that's
see
why I
no
get
club.
Skybox. I either get Skybox or we sit. I don't go to a lot of games, but when I go, I make it count. You know, we're gonna get like 5th row, 4th row, and Skybox. You know, that kind of stuff. You get to the VIP entrance. You know, free booze,
Man.
food.
Dang.
Yeah,
Now, where is it exactly again?
it's by the visitors
The visitors-
tunnel. You know where the
Man.
visitors exit.
That's
If
like
you
where
look
my
to the
office
left
is.
side of that, you'll see the little pathway to go in there.
I'll have to look at it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't
Oh,
visualize
I
it
know.
in my
No,
head.
I know exactly where the pathway is. Yes,
Yeah.
I know exactly where that pathway is. I'm actually working right there all the time. It's right underneath where the jackals are, section 114.
Yeah,
Right by
yeah.
the visitors tunnel. Yep.
Off to the left,
Okay,
you see
okay.
people in and out.
Yeah, if you're
Yeah.
walking into the tunnel, it's off to the left, right?
Yeah, off to the left.
Yeah.
Joe, is that on the opposite side of where I sit?
There's like
I
a
think
black
so.
curtain right there. It's underneath
Yeah.
where Bill Schoening or now Dan Weiss would be sitting. It's underneath them.
Yeah, underneath.
Directly
Oh,
underneath
okay.
them.
So that is
Yeah.
so then I'm facing Dan. Okay. Because
Yeah.
my seat is right in front of the baseline bums, like right in front of it.
Oh yeah, you're on the other side, bro.
So that's why I can never see it or figure it out.
Are you on broadcast side? Like, is the logo right side up, like you see on TV from where you sit?
I'm on broadcast. Yeah, I'm on broadcast side.
Okay.
Yes, I
All
am.
the cameras.
Yeah, because I can see the cameras at the corners of the court, like from my view. I can
As
see
long
them
as you
too.
can read like the logo right side up, that's
Yeah.
broadcast side.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where I'm at right there. But and I sit like right in front of the baseline bums and the DJ, the internet DJ is like kind of
DJ Quake.
Oh,
DJ
okay.
Quake.
So you're down underneath section 228.
Mhm.
That's where the DJ is in 228. That
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
cutout up there.
That's
Yeah,
right
I'm
when
in
you get into the arena, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool. You got
But
good
where
seats.
are you during the games? Are you
I'm
just behind-
everywhere, man. Like I've every time out, I have to be somewhere else in the Frost Bank Center. So sometimes I'll be out in the Ultra Courtyard. Sometimes I'll be in section 114. Sometimes I'll be mid court filming the Hype Squad. So you'll see me. I'm the only guy with the wireless camera walking around the whole place.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
I'm gonna zoom in and take a weird pixelated picture of you and then just send it to you. Look,
Yeah.
I saw you, LG.
I'm the only guy with a big old wireless shoulder camera.
Yeah.
So there'll be other people with smaller wireless cameras, and I have a giant gray vest on. It's a Spurs vest that says photo on the back.
Well, it's official. Well,
You can't
congratulations
miss me.
again.
You can't miss me. Thank you.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
fun. That's good stuff. Good stuff.
So what are you working on here, Jeff? For your Locked On Spurs? You got anything
Well,
else you can tell
yeah,
us?
yeah. We just I just released the newest episode today where we put Dylan Harper in focus, looking at his preseason play. So that just got released right now. We released earlier and everybody's talking about it. I'm pretty sure you guys talked about it, how Project Marvel is getting lukewarm reception. You know, like I find it interesting that more people are in favor of the Stockton Rodeo renovation versus a downtown arena. So
I would have commented on the RT, because you had put you at me, and that was Stephen Michael, that you were,
Yeah.
putting out there and you retweeted. I was gonna do it, but the brother has me blocked from commenting I don't know what I did to him, but he mad at me.
Nah, I'm pretty sure it was inadvertent.
No, bro, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
He knows what he's doing.
Well, there's that. All right, so there's that, and then we have another article coming out, and but we're gonna have a new episode of Locked On Spurs for tomorrow. Locked On Spurs is getting bigger. Y'all find out on Monday what's happening with the show. So that's kind of fun stuff to talk about. And then just getting ready for the regular season. I've been kind of like milking this because technically we're still in the preseason off seasons.
Yeah.
And I've been I'm milking it. I'm like, all right, you got your 2 articles. I'm good. It's not regular season yet. And so I'm trying to relax as much as I can because this team I think is going to be very, very good next year. Not great. And I'm not saying Western Conference Finals and beyond, here we come, but I think it's going to be very good, very fun team.
43 to 44 wins, Jess. That's going to get you into the play-in, man. You're going to either be a 6th, 7th, or 8th seed.
That's how crazy the West is. That's how packed it is. That's wild. Well, I think last year, didn't some team, help me out here, guys, win like 45 or 46, and that still wasn't good enough. Like that was just the 7th seed in the play-in or 8th seed. It was like ridiculous.
I think last year, 43 wins would have put you around the 7th or 6th spot. Yeah.
Think about it too, where they're projecting the Spurs to make a plus 15 game wins from last year. I mean, that's a big leap. That's a big leap. But they can do it though. I mean, every time we talk it out, we're like, oh yeah, they got Fox. Oh, they got Wemby. Oh my God, they got Harper. Oh, they got Castle. Oh, wait, they got Barnes. You're like, wait a minute. What team is this? This is going to be a really good team. So they just got to put it together and roll the dice to see how it plays out. But can you imagine if this team doesn't make any postseason appearance again with this young loaded talent they have?
Playoffs or bust, Jeff. That's the mantra for this season. Playoffs or bust.
Mm-hmm.
DJ won't have extra games to cover if that happens.
Yeah, I need all the work I can get. And that's why you need to vote yes for Prop A and B so I can have future employment at a nice new facility. And,
You know what we need to do,
for the future,
LG?
man.
We need to go pay our penance. We need to go revisit SAFC because it was that chance opportunity that you had there meeting
That's
that
true.
cameraman that led to this opportunity for you. So SAFC came in the clutch for you, brother.
Yeah, it was meant to be. Every decision, every move that has been made, everything that's happened to me in life has led me to this point right here. And you're a part of that, Joe. I appreciate you for inviting me to that game because it got me a job. So.
Yeah, it did. Sure enough, it did. I remember me and LG were walking up at the concourse area. We're gonna go look for something to drink or eat, and then he's like, "Oh, they ran into the guy," and that's how it happened, man.
Yeah. Ran into my buddy Jose. Shout out Jose Garza over there at Spurs Sports and Entertainment. He was running camera on the goal line and told me about a little job opening. I sent an application in. And
easy
history, yeah.
Was it an easy app, or you had to go through the process?
I had to go through the whole process.
That sucks. Yeah.
Teamworkonline.com NBA application. Had to do interviews and all that. So
wow.
But I had a good reference though. So
yeah, we got to go sit in the same spot too. I like that area behind the goalpost. Out there by
that's where I
La
always
Gloria.
Sit. That's where I always sit.
We'll get some more of that Love Street beer, man. We'll get us some tall boys and enjoy the game. Hopefully it don't rain on us this time, LG.
Yeah, right. It'll be
all
fine
right
if it does. The weather's better too. So there's only one more home game though, unless they
25th.
make the playoff, the 25th.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
and hopefully I'm not working that day, or if I am, I'll see you there. But if I'm not working, I'll try to attend. So
yeah, if you're not working, let's see if we can go out and have some fun. Maybe Jeff can join us too. I'll buy your ticket too, Jeff. If you want to come out and join us.
Yeah. Sounds like a fun plan.
You should get a bunch of people and buy a box. They're not that expensive. If you have,
I never thought about doing that.
Yeah.
How much are they?
Last time I went, it was less than $500.
Oh, nice.
And we had like 7 people, but that was second season they were doing it, so it might be more now.
We'll see how much it is. I'll call my ticket rep and ask him how much is it to get a box.
Look at that, GJ. Joe has a ticket rep. That's how
I do. The brother shakes me down all the time. He knows when I go to a game.
Your info, they blow you up. They do their job.
This brother knows when I go to a game. He's still on me for the last time that I went with you, right, to that game. He's like, you didn't come by and say hi or nothing. I'm like, I just brought tickets to go, man. It's like I'm good, He's like, well, let's get season tickets. Go ahead, Jeff.
And you're not kidding about ticket rep people in general. Like I mentioned before, I used to live in New York City for a long time, like 20 years, right? And I'm still getting ticket reps from Jets games, Knicks people, Knicks,
Telling you,
Nets.
man.
I mean, they just won't stop.
Yeah, my Spurs ticket rep was trying to sweeten me to go to a preseason game, and he's like, we can take you. You come and we'll get you lower level tickets for free. Game of your choice during preseason. We'll wine you and dine you. We'll give you free booze, free food, and all that. I just want to talk to you about season tickets. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm good. I'm good. I'm all right.
Yeah.
I don't want to go up for that. All that. Go through all that. It's like what is it? If you want to go ahead and buy the timeshare, right?
Oh,
And
yeah,
you say
it's
no,
just,
and
it's
they're
just like that. Yeah.
yeah. I'm like,
They-
no,
They
man,
do
I'm
their
not
work,
doing that.
man. They do their work. That's for sure.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they
Gotta
got to
make that
get
commission.
paid.
You gotta make that.
They got to get
commission.
paid. Yeah. So
I
I'm
would
just like,
never
no.
buy a full season. I'd consider some of the mini packages they have.
Mhm.
Weekend games. I'm free for weekend games. It's hard for me to get away during the week. I can't buy like a full season for a full Spurs
Yeah.
season.
Yeah. it's
I
too
brought
expensive
one for
good
I think it was weekend games or something like that. I had got some, and I didn't even go to all those games too. I had to give them away to my
Wow.
daughter, my son, family members, and all that. They got to enjoy the games more than I did because I'm always busy working. But I have weekends off, but I mean, it's just hard sometimes to leave. Like the games are on a Friday. I can't go to our Friday games. I can only be Saturday or Sunday. And then sometimes on Sunday, depending on what I did on Saturday, I'm just like, dude, I ain't gonna happen, man. I just give my tickets away to somebody else, you
Mhm.
know? So no, dude,
Yeah.
can't do that. But
I
thanks,
can-
Jeff, for joining us. We appreciate you donating your time for us, man, because I know you're a busy man right now.
It's just this move, man. Just this move. And of course, getting still some updates on Big Texas. So getting ready for that. So, but yeah, if y'all can come out to Big Texas this weekend, starts tomorrow, actually.
Yeah.
First up is Happy Days. Who doesn't want to see Coach Klein? Coach Klein.
Yeah.
Mr. Coach Klein.
I ran into Henry Winkler at the urinal at LAX.
Get
in
out.
December. Yeah, I pulled up right next to him. He was zipping up as I was zipping down, and I had to say something. I was like, I loved Barry. Just gave me the
Barry.
thumbs up and walked
That's
out.
right, Barry. I forgot he was also in Arrested Development. He was the attorney for the Blues.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a good
Arrested
dude. He's-
Development's such a good show, man.
Yeah.
I never
but-
watched the continuation of it.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
no,
horrible.
Netflix, like,
No,
continued it. Yeah.
don't do it. Don't do
No.
it.
The original
do
was funny, dude.
Yeah, original is still primo, but man, no way. No, the original.
LG, they want to know what your handle is, and I'm like, you're all looking at it right in the upper
It's-
left-hand
yeah,
corner.
Yeah,
It
it's
says
a-
at DJLG 210.
210, as in the countdown city. You
There it
know?
is.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen, it's been real. I gotta go. Gotta
All
get
right,
back to
Jeff,
this
thank you again,
packing and
man.
Moving, man. All right,
All
man.
right,
Talk to y'all
Jeff.
later. See you later, DJ. See you later,
Laters,
Joe.
man.
Later.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and bring the show to an end too, because I got to get ready to log into work and start my shift, man. It's gonna be a long day, another long day.
Good
Oh,
luck with
God,
that, buddy. Yeah, I got a long day ahead of me too.
I envy you, man. You get to have the freedom though to call your shots, like what you want to do, right? Like
Well, kind
you still work,
I
but
got some
it-
video edits due that are overdue, so I'm gonna just
yeah.
pile down on top of those things.
And there you
It's
go,
gonna be a
man.
long day of video editing for me today.
Yeah, I got to hit up you, man, too. We got to, reconvene at some point and just have another dinner, and maybe have some drinks, dude, and hang out.
Yeah, man. Let's look at that 25th for the next SAFC game too. Let's see
Yeah.
what we can put together there.
Yeah, just let me know, man. If you're off that day, I'll just go ahead and buy the tickets and we'll be there.
All right, man. Well, let's check it out.
All right, brother. I'll see you, man. Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of the Area 210 podcast. We'll see you boys tomorrow. We're going to be back with Spernandez. So stay puro. We'll see y'all tomorrow. We're out. Peace.